we left off, we had just finished killing these 6 super. It was a pretty tough fight. Then you started wandering around. Arak sort of took off down one hallway, and he's on his own. The rest of you started going down this other hallway where Tabitha is sort of saying that this is the direction of where maybe the guards sleep and things of that nature. Going down there. Rogar, can I get you to roll a perception check?
Yeah.
Oh wait, I have to update my shit. I didn't update it in game.
Everybody has control of their characters, right? We good?
Yeah.
Sure.
Don't forget to update your health.
Yep.
And AC, if it changed. In the token. I mean.
Okay. You don't notice anything. So what do you want to do? How do you want to proceed?
I gotta find. I was zoomed way in. Do I notice any smoke spilling? Because I know that fire's still good.
No, not at this distance. Maybe. No, everybody's out of the hallway. No, you wouldn't notice any fire. The room before it, that sort of storage chamber, is pretty big. But once if that stuff catches fire, maybe then you'll see something. But you've got like 2 chambers between you.
Right.
So
Okay.
You're fine.
I think we were gonna proceed like down this hallway.
Okay.
I kind of want to peek.
You peek down the hallway, and you can see it's a rather long hallway. Same kind of thing on the walls. It's a lot of transformation pictures and just sort of ancient hieroglyphic things like of that nature. The floor still has the same like grass growing on it, like green texture, I guess, but you can still see the stone. It's still definitely stone all around, walls, ceiling, floors, everything. Yeah. So what do you want to do?
I would like to, not super gently, shove the book that I picked up into Miranda's chest and just be like, skip to the good stuff. Let us know what's up ahead.
Okay. I take the book from her. Just kind of look at her a little bit and start opening the book.
Okay.
All that stuff they do like after the potion.
Yeah.
Oh, the book about the what happened, or the process of the transformation and things like that. Go ahead and roll a. I mean, you're just reading it, right? Like.
Yeah, I mean, this is gonna probably take a minute or two if we want to have people kind of wander. I'll just kind of read and walk.
Okay, so then I was about to say, if you're gonna read it real quick, I'll make you roll a check. But if you're gonna sit there and like read it, yeah, and let everybody do some things, yeah. Okay, cool. Well, so you're gonna sit there, you're gonna open the book, and you're gonna just sort of not like read it word for word, but you're like skimming
a quick
it.
skim, but I'm gonna make sure I'm looking at each page.
Yeah, making sure there's not something important. Okay, cool. What's everybody else gonna do then while he's doing that?
One more thing. I'm gonna go back to Brigham. Be like, I'm kind of tapped out. Can't do a whole lot more to help you out in case they grab you like that again. And I'm gonna hand him a health potion. One of my 3.
Sweet.
Make sure y'all both mark it. Y'all
Much appreciated.
minus a health potion plus a health potion.
I'll move up next to Rogar.
Okay. Oh, I guess, okay, you 2 are on point. Let me know what's your passive perception, and then Arak is on his own. What's your passive perception?
Is that a potion of healing, or is it something different?
It's a potion of healing.
Okay, just making sure.
15.
13 for me.
12.
And then Rogar?
Hammered.
Okay, cool. So I know. Alright, the rest of you are gonna continue down the halls and things.
Rock's not
Is
moving.
it-
Is it
Okay.
tight?
Is this just a dead end here?
Yeah, that's a dead end.
Are these 2 creatures with the red boxes around them dead?
Yeah. All the creatures are
Okay.
dead. You've all taken care of. We got you your XP, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So he's got his XP
Did we
and
already
everything.
loot those bodies? Does anybody remember?
I think
We-
Shadow
we
said we didn't find
They didn't find anything
Yeah.
worth having.
Just general fighting materials on them. Like,
Gotcha.
it's
Yeah.
not a fancy sword. The most ornate sword would be the 2 nightmare speakers. But even then, I mean, few jewels and things like that.
they're there because there were pressure plates, so we used them to trigger the trap.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah, that's why the bodies are outside their room.
Yep.
Yeah, they put the bodies
Oh.
to trigger a pressure plate trap, and it came slamming down, and then they cut the
And then
rope.
they cut it. Yep.
Yeah,
I
so that way they
remember.
can go over.
So they're safe to
good.
walk by, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, you're sort of. It's a little awkward because it's like it was a spike trap, and it's sort of like rocks, but you're fine. Get over it. Okay, you're gonna just continue down the hall. A lag staking point.
I'm just kind of staying near
Yeah.
the back of the group, but definitely still following while I'm reading.
Okay.
Kind of reading and
Yes,
driving.
I kind of want. I'm gonna be behind us, like pretty.
Like booking nose in a book, just sort of barely paying attention to what's going on. And then Brigham's gonna be behind everybody.
Yeah.
Alag, are you still in bird form, or are you?
I'm
animal?
in bird form.
Yeah. Did we take the long rest?
We can take
Not
a
I
long
can do
rest.
it short
I thought-
rest.
I took a short rest.
No,
We
we took
take
short
a
rest. Yeah.
Okay.
So I have my charges back up.
I don't know. If it
Yeah.
says it after a short rest, then yes you do.
It is after a short rest.
Okay. Yes.
Kind of technical question. If I don't claim I have one more spell to grab. If I don't claim it, can I claim it later and like say I learned it from something?
Yeah, you don't lose it.
Okay,
Yeah.
You don't have to choose now.
gotcha.
Just choose it whenever.
Sounds good.
Right,
Oh
I
crap!
say-
You guys got far ahead.
I say to the group, they continue down the other hallway. I can check down the other one.
All right, sure.
Good.
I'll take the far one.
All right, Alag, what's your passive perception?
Hold on, let me bring that up real quick. My passive perception.
Well, while you're finding that, Kaylin, you don't see anything down there. This looks like a
Plus 6.
It's
Okay.
10 plus something, plus your
Plus your
wisdom.
perception.
Yeah.
plus your wisdom, yeah.
So it's 16.
Okay, cool. So Kaylin, you know, this looks like not a storage room, but like just a corridor that nobody's ever used, really. Like it dead ends here. At the end of the wall, it's a snake person who's died mid transformation. You sort of see, but other than that, this is just a dead end hall. Kaylin.
Okay.
You went down the other hallway. She finished. It's a
It's nothing, guys. Don't worry about that one.
Have I skimmed through this book? Is it like a freaking
Uh,
textbook,
yeah,
or is
yeah,
it like a
yeah.
little volume?
One sec.
Alright,
Alright, cool.
I
Before
can
you
roll a
step
check
on,
if you'd like to.
yeah, I should have rolled that secret DM check or whatever. But Alag, you notice a trap right here,
Right where?
Before
right?
people move their tokens over.
Yeah.
I was gonna
before-
say he jumped
This
back real
entrance.
fast.
Yeah, he sprinted backwards right before
Yeah,
you step on it. It's on
I
the left
didn't-
side of the room.
Yeah. Would that count if you haven't put it up yet?
No, it's there. It's
I know,
just
but like,
As far as
Saw
us
it.
moving our tokens,
No,
I'd
it's
say
you're not gonna.
yeah,
that
yeah.
doesn't
You wouldn't
proceed
have
out of the story.
triggered it. Yeah.
Whether or not you tell everyone about it is another question.
Well, I see that the bird
Um,
quit moving, so I'm gonna hang out for a second.
Plus it's a 9, so anyone.
Oh yeah. Plus it's 9, so Kaylin would have seen it too.
Oh,
And
okay,
then
cool.
Rogar probably would have seen it.
I'm pretty
You all
sure
notice
all of
it's
our
a trap.
passive perceptions are at least 10.
Yeah, is greater than a 9. Yeah,
Since it
that was
starts
a
at 10,
garbage.
Yeah.
Well, not if you have a -1 wisdom.
That's very true. Good call.
What kind of?
Got you there.
Is it just a pressure plate?
Yeah, just a simple pressure plate, sort of almost flush with the floor, but everybody notices it's actually like, raised pretty high.
Can we go around it?
Yeah, you can just step to the
Okay.
side and go to the right. Yeah. A lot of the traps in this temple, as far as you've been able to tell, if you know where they are, you can sort of walk around them, and so you can sort of get the idea that the hallways that you've been through at least now are used regularly. So like the traps that were maybe there were disabled, and so that way they know like their way around, while people like you who don't know the area would maybe get trapped and captured.
Okay.
I'll roll a perception check on that door.
Okay.
And nothing.
It's
Nothing.
a door.
It is a standard wooden iron band door, wood with the iron bands on it.
Hey, listen,
Um,
I don't want to
okay.
tell you guys how to do your jobs, but maybe we should go find Erect and bring him here if we're gonna break down a door.
Where? You're
He's
at,
pretty good
though.
at that.
I'm gonna roll a perception check on the door as well.
Okay, and while you do that, Miranda finishes reading the book. It's not a long book. It's faded in a lot of places, but from what you can tell, it basically describes the. What are you investigating? The book? No.
In case you needed
spent-
a roll for it.
Oh yeah, no. You basically read,
Okay.
skimmed through it. You speak Draconic, right? So you were able to understand that. Huh.
No, you didn't tell me it was in Draconic.
No, yeah, then I
I did.
I should have, so it doesn't matter. It's fine. You're good. Okay,
Elvish,
so from what you
Undercommon,
can tell,
Goblin
just
Giant.
yeah, you're fine. I should have mentioned it before, so that way it's good.
No, I don't read it. If it's in Draconic.
No, you're good. It's not
Okay.
like it's gonna give away information for everything. It basically explains these transformations that they do to these people, and it starts in several steps. Basically, you go up a level from where you are. So you go from human to Broodguard, from Broodguard to half blood to from Broodguard to pure blood, from pure blood to what are these things called? Not abominations. Malicens. That's the word. I don't know why they're not on my screen. They usually are. Okay, yeah. And then from Malicen to abominations, and then from abominations to like priests and things like that, things closer to God. And
Hey, I
then
have a
it's
question.
sort of. Go ahead.
Oh, sorry. Finish your thought.
No, I was gonna say sort of towards the back of the book. It sort of starts to fade away, and you can sort of get the idea that there were at one point more levels or more like people trying to achieve more than these priesthoods and things like that. Maybe trying to become gods, but you weren't able to make. You're not able to make out a lot of that stuff. Like a lot of the chapters are missing, pages are missing, or things are faded. But you're able to tell a good portion of the beginning part of it. Go ahead, Brigham.
Is there a way in Roll20 to do a roll that just you and the DM can see? Is that a thing? I don't know if you guys
Don't
know.
know. Do not know.
Don't think there is. Not a way
Alright.
that you can just hide
Not
it
for
from
two
me.
people. Like yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
You can like PM him what the roll is for, and then roll.
Yeah, I know, but then everyone can see it. So everyone like kind of wonders.
Hmm.
It's not even anything to do with now. I was just thinking.
Yeah, I was wondering that earlier too.
So anyway, it's all good.
Well, now I'm wondering.
Well, I mean, I wasn't gonna do it now. I just didn't know what the mechanic was in Roll20.
Cool.
Where is
Yeah. So what do you want to do?
Yes.
I want to go find. Yo, hold on, I'm gonna poke my head around the corner.
Normal
Really,
for
we should
goat
probably go
animals.
find Erect, right? Probably a good idea. What you guys think?
Yeah. We probably
Yeah, but
need
it's
to
kind of
get
normal for him to
Well,
be missing. Where'd the
we
paladin
can s-
go?
We can send.
That's a good
Fine.
question.
I can transform, crawl underneath this door, and see what's on the other side.
Sure, I'm gonna go find the Rex. So yeah, you
should Brigham and I
let's-
go find him?
be a spider.
Tabitha, do you know
I'm gonna transform
what's
into a
behind the door?
spider and crawl underneath that door.
Okay. Okay, so he's gonna transform into the spider. He's gonna go underneath the door. Brigham's gonna go back,
gonna follow him.
backtracking sort of. Okay.
I'm gonna
Where he's
ask
gonna go?
Tabitha if she knows what's behind the door.
Tabitha, she looks at you frightened. She goes, they don't let me pass this area. This is for the I don't remember what the masters only, like the only guards and priests and things like that are allowed past this point.
Do we need to? Oh, we saw him go through this door, didn't we?
Hey,
Yeah,
Mighty,
yeah.
by the way, everyone, to be able to roll just the GM and you can see it, it's /GM roll. That's one word, so GMROLL space whatever the hell you're rolling.
Oh, nice. You can roll a part.
Nice.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I thought that was just for the GM to roll his thing.
Yeah,
It's for the
that's
GM.
cool.
But it's also
Alright.
between players and them.
Cool.
I figured there was some mechanic because it's like
Yeah, I
seems
meant,
like a part
I
of
meant
it.
to tell you earlier, but I was eating. So no.
Cool. All right, no problem. No problem. Cool. Cool. Okay.
Do we
Anyway,
need to roll like tracking or survival or something to find him, or just kind of go through the other doors?
You can sort of backtrack. You knew which door he went
Gotcha.
through. So, for now, like you've only been in one other room. Every other thing has been a hallway, so you're able to catch up to relatively
Alright.
quickly. And it seems he's been waiting over here for a little bit. While you backtrack to Iraq and catch up with him, Alag transforms into a relatively, actually a tiny spider. What are you, like an inch big or something like that? And you slip underneath the door. No problem. Wouldn't even be able to set off the pressure plate if you tried. And in this room, you enter. You find it's for lack of a better word, it's like a bathroom, like a bathhouse, where there's water. There's a place to clean yourself. It's a bathhouse. And this is awkward. One second. You see a door right to the right of you, and then a door over here, which I had to fill in awkwardly because I couldn't find a fill tool. Cool. And you don't see anybody in here right now. But yeah, what do you want to do?
So there's nobody in any of these doors, or in this bathhouse.
Yeah, nobody in the bathhouse right now.
Can I slip underneath one of the other doors?
Sure.
Just want to see what's around me first before I go report back.
Cool. While you figure out what door you're slipping into, we'll go to Brigham, Iraq, and Miranda.
hey, what's up, man? What'd you find? Just hanging out or
Hallway. It's just
Oh.
a hallway.
a hallway, huh? Another
Living.
hallway. Were you like waiting for us or something?
It is generally what you do when it's public hallways.
Listen, I don't need your lip. How about we make a move here?
Move forward. Good plan.
Thanks. So they call me the general.
It's a storage room in here.
Door locked.
No, it's a doorway. There's no door there at all.
Alright.
It's
inside
not
storage room?
not an armory. It's stored. It's more looks like not medical tools, but like butchering tools, torturing things like that, things of that nature. Things to sort of flay the skin and make people hurt.
This place
yeah.
this doesn't look great.
It's not neat, that's for sure. Things look just thrown on the shelves. It's pretty dirty. It's not well kept. So Tabitha has not been doing her job in the area. I'll tell that much.
I'm gonna roll investigation, see if I can find anything useful in here.
Okay.
Where are these doors? I don't see them.
One sec. Right. Yeah. Basically here, and yeah, both of those blue things.
Okay.
Yeah.
See more.
Basically there and there.
Would I be able to see any more or no?
Yeah,
Since
you're a
I'm
tiny little
kinda
spider, and I don't think there's a
yeah.
time limit on how long.
There isn't.
Yeah, you just
Oh,
get
so.
spider as long as you want.
Anyhow, there's my roll.
Okay, 21. Let's see. You notice probably like 10 gold pieces just scattered around. Maybe somebody who was doing some torture or something was, take the money fell out of the clothes of somebody that they were torturing, and he just took money. He found about 10 gold pieces. I said. None of the tools look of interest to you. They're actually most of the things you have to pick up with 1-2 fingers. Like you couldn't get a proper grip on it. They're very precise tools, things like that. But yeah, nothing of real interest in this room.
Rock's gonna pick up the coins and then dump back where he found them. Useless.
You should keep those. Even if you don't go into a city, they're worth something and we can get stuff for you.
Well, then you can have them.
I don't want them.
Gonna push out ahead.
Brigham, you can have them if you'd like.
Yeah, no, I've watched a lot of plays and performances in my day, and usually they end with cursed gold, so I'm gonna go ahead and say no. Thank you.
I was actually looking up a puzzle that had cursed gold, but I figured it'd be too crazy right now. But since you're open to the idea,
Shut the fuck up. Damn it.
I mean, the giant goat guy touched them.
Yeah, but he's a giant goat guy. Maybe they know they can't fuck with them.
in this hallway, this isn't really it's another storage area. It's a little finer, like it's a little more well kept condition. This is more of weapons racks, things like that. Metal swords lining the hall north of you, and then south of you there are wooden shields and things of the armor. And well, I guess they wouldn't really be wearing armor. It'd be more shields and clothing that they would wear, mostly pants, because they don't seem to want shirts. But north of you, yeah, it's just lines of, you've got the scimitars, you've got regular swords, you've got a few longbows, you've got maybe 1 to 2 crossbows. You see, it's not a gigantic army, but it is a respectable army.
Piddly weapons. Piddly people.
We have rogues in the group, right?
Nope.
We shot the
Not
last one.
yet.
Oh, sorry. We would imply I had any part of the decision.
Is that the end of that hallway up there?
The last one, yeah. That's the end of the hallway. It's it's like an armory hallway.
Okay.
Are there arrows in there?
Roll an investigation check.
Good idea.
You can't seem to find any. Not in plain view, anyways. You could probably you'd probably be able to
Well,
find
can I ask him
things
what
that
he was looking
are
for
worn
and,
out.
and help him out? Looks like he was looking around.
Okay. Yeah,
Like-
go then. Roll with advantage, Caleb, or Mighty.
Caleb,
Oh,
this
there you
works
go.
better.
Yeah, so I help you search.
Yeah. Who you helping search? So roll with advantage.
Oh, Jesus
much,
Christ.
much better. You
All
find 10 pretty well
Hey, there they are.
good arrows of the ones you were finding when you rolled the 8 were all rusted, and the wood would just break. They were not of a good quality. These, you find 10 solid arrows that you would feel comfortable shooting at somebody.
Cool. Well, as we have a couple people who maybe use arrows, I'm gonna go ahead and just grab them and just toss them in my pack.
Okay.
While I'm looking around, there's nothing else. Like, there's no other. Like, there's not like it's just weapons, right? There's no like potions or dyes or anything. I can roll again
this
to
room?
look for, but
In this room, no, there's not a lot of potions or dyes or things like that. This is more of just. It's not like, it doesn't look like it's enough for an army, but it's enough for like a security force or something along those lines.
okay, cool. Well, I'm good.
Okay.
Let me mark them in my.
Wait, big guy. Do you want to move back to them for a minute?
Okay, I'm gonna stop at that door and go to the other one.
No, I'm gonna stick with.
So,
No. I meant
as Rhett
for
comes to
Shadow.
this corner,
Oh,
he sees. Say again?
Oh,
What was that?
No, I was going to say if you wanted to narrate back to them, but that's fine. Never mind.
Oh, yeah. I guess we could go back to that. But actually, we'll finish. Iraq, Brigham, and Miranda. You find a stairway that almost leads straight up, and then right when it gets out of sight, it starts to curve and sort of start to spiral out of sight. But it's a stairway leading up to the next floor, and then down this hallway, another hallway this way. And at that, we'll go back to Alag, Leah, Kaylin, and Rogar. And Tab. What do y'all want to do?
and they're all dead. They've all died.
Super
I
sad.
We're all
I
just
stop
waiting.
at that one hallway door. And
Okay.
I go to the other one.
Okay.
Your ass was with us, and then he just vanished.
Yeah, I'd like a hammer to knock the door down.
Maybe he went with Erect.
Well, Aract had already gone off the other way. Your ass was with us at the traps back there. He was leading the way, and then all of a sudden he just wasn't there anymore.
Hmm.
Like how no one else was concerned.
You're welcome.
We only
I'm
need you
hurt.
for your hammer.
Be real here.
We only
Raj was kind of a dick.
Oh!
They only noticed when they needed somebody to knock on a door.
I'm dying right
You'd be like, "Excuse me, did anybody order some self-righteous in here?" No, I don't think so.
Ouchies.
Well, did anyone try and open the door without knocking it down? I know
number
that
one
was
about
a foreign
Nobody's tried to
concept.
open the door yet.
Rule number
You know
one
what?
about
I'm gonna
paladins.
do it.
Nobody
I'm
likes
gonna
paladins.
try to open the door.
Okay. You open the door and it clicks open. It's,
I'm getting
it's a
bored
bathroom.
waiting for the
It's-
spider
it's
to come
n-
back.
It's not. I mean, it's not like there's much valuable in this room. It's a bathhouse. You walk in, you look. It could probably fit comfortably, 10, 15 people, like humans washing. I really could guesstimate about snake-sized people, probably 5, 6 at a time. And even if they did bathe, yeah.
Okay, I gesture for them to come in.
What? By the way, Alag, down this hallway, it's a bar door, and you can sort of see into it.
Hold on. I'm not there
Okay.
actually. I'm not at the bathhouse. I'm
Okay.
sort of see into it. Okay.
There's nothing
And
funky
it
about the
looks-
water or anything, right?
Roll an investigation check. Through the bars, you can sort of see. It looks like a study, almost. There's a lot of desks and books, and that's a dead end.
That's a dead end. Okay.
Yeah. Nothing
You're
over
dead.
there.
Why'd you roll?
You died.
Can I roll a perception check?
Go ahead. Oh, I guess you could slip through the bars. I mean, it's just.
Yeah, I can slip
Like,
through
bring it-
bars. I just
yeah,
want
yeah,
to.
you can-
Before I do that, I want to roll a perception check.
Okay. Leah, you don't notice anything wrong about the water. It looks. You wouldn't drink it, but it looks like bathing water, really quality. Just something just to get the dirt off, the dirt from the day kind of off. Alag, what are you trying to look for?
Just anything of importance.
Anything of importance in this room? This room looks like a study for so you will roll the investigation check on this. What do you? Anything interesting? Like
Anything. Yeah, anything interesting. Anything that kind of stands out.
nothing really. This looks like a. It's a study room. There are desks. Looking at the papers, it doesn't look like this is hard, Google, were you there? Did you tell Alag about the book? Does he know about that? Was that
I
information
wasn't
relayed?
around.
You
I think
weren't around?
only whoever handed me the book was the only one who knew earlier. I think there was a lag,
Okay.
wasn't it?
So you,
That
you
didn't-
haven't even told
Oh,
you haven't
no,
even
it's
told
a lag.
anybody about it.
Well, that didn't
so
mean.
this looks.
I mean, I
Yeah,
definitely
okay, so this
saw.
looks
I was
pretty
behind you.
complicated.
But
Okay.
you're also with me. and not
Well,
in
he
that
hasn't
room.
told
Yeah.
anybody about what the book is about.
No, I don't know
right?
what's in it. I don't know
Yeah,
what's
yeah. You know he has the book.
Right.
You know that it looks like from reading the things on the papers and things. It's all about the transformation, and it looks like they're studying about it and how to properly do their the transformation or go through the transformation or prepare themselves for the transformation. That's what you can tell from that.
What was it
Yeah.
that
Go
I
ahead.
talked to while I was in spider form the last time?
Yeah.
Was it
And then
Caitlin?
it also. Yeah, Caitlin. Caitlin
That was
said
me.
the animal talk.
Okay. So I go up to Caitlin and I
Caitlin.
tell her about.
He-
Sorry. I'll tell her about the like study area and like the bar doors between it down this hall to the door to our left, and then I tell through the other door that she's looking at now that there's a second door that I haven't gone through. It's just a hallway leading to a door.
He says there's a study the other way. You want to go check it out?
Well, I'm not all that interested, but I can think of somebody who might be who decided to go chasing after Goatman.
Yeah. Yeah, we can always come back to it.
I also
Um,
say to her that the study also has a door leading to another place that I haven't checked out, but
He says there's something on the other side of the study too.
Paladin might want to burn the study, but he's not with us either.
Probably a good thing at this point. The elf
would-
didn't beat him
I could
to
burn
it.
that study too.
Y'all out of game. He's still upset by that.
That was me in character as a spider.
Yeah.
Like the look he just gave me, y'all.
Who?
Krusty.
Why?
Because we're making
The
fun
whole-
of him.
Yeah, the whole book burning thing.
Sure.
Everybody's missing and we're all split up. I feel very uncomfortable right now.
Gonna get the ambush of ambushes about to happen, guys. Don't worry. So what's the plan?
Okay.
I want to check through this other door.
Okay. Slipping underneath, it is a. You're tiny. Do you still have to roll stealth checks and things like that? Like what? Or what's?
Yeah.
I think I would.
Stops
Like,
and
how
moves
does-
back towards the door.
If
How
I
does,
did,
like-
I would have to have.
I would say that like
It would be against their passive perception, but they would roll with like disadvantage, I guess.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Like a tiny thing.
Well,
Yeah.
they wouldn't be looking for him either.
I'd say maybe
Yeah.
like
Yeah, I'm just a freaking
Stealth
spider.
with
It's just a
advantage.
spider.
Plus, I'm sure
I know
there
there's
are
a rule
spiders
for it,
in
but
there.
like it's kind of up to you. Like how perceptive would they be, and how suspicious of a spider would they be?
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, I don't think they'd be suspicious of a spider. Like,
Yeah, I would
Or
say
would they
it's up to
be
you
more
whether that
inclined to eat
that
him?
would be. They would even be suspicious. They'd
but
be like,
he's
yeah,
it's
if
a
they
little
even
like he's
noticed.
like an inch big. Like,
Yeah.
The spider goes, "What the fuck?" Out loud.
let me see. Does he? Can he talk to animals?
Can I roll? Can I like climb up on the ceiling so they're like less perceptive?
Sure. Yeah.
Yep.
I will. Here, little spider. You see it from the looks of it. It's a barracks, and in the bottom right, it's not a well lit room. There's maybe a single torch there, and in the bottom part of the barracks, there are 3 Wansi Malisons sleeping.
Okay. I go.
and that's what you can
I go
that's
back
what you
to
can
the
tell.
and talk to Caitlin and tell her there are 3 motherfucking bad dudes on the other side of this fucking door.
Okay, so
That's strong language for a spider.
There's 3 motherfucking bad guys on the other side of this door. They're all
how-
fucking lame.
How would you say that in spot? Would you like tap your legs really hard to emphasize the this
I
one?
jump on your shoulder.
Weave a web.
Yeah, he's Charlotte's Webs. He's Charlotte's Webs their ass.
And it's just
I'm
a giant fuck
I'm
written in
climbing
the
through a
written in the web.
Yes, write it in the web.
How does one speak nope?
Don't worry about that. I got it covered. Okay, so I'm gonna whisper to them that there's 3 in there sleeping, and that we're probably not gonna be able to take them on by ourselves. We might want to look for the others before we go in there.
Someone should go back, relay to the other 3 dudes that, for some reason split up from the group, and tell them to get their fucking ass back here.
All right, I can't
Arachne
see
needs
you,
no
but I
reason.
can sense the fucking lip through this entire dungeon.
Or rather, the beak.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm
I can
still
go,
whispering. Oh, good lord.
I can
That's
go
just how I
and
pick.
I can
He's
go and
so
try and
helpful.
find them if you guys need to.
Let's all kind of go together, maybe? I don't know. That's kind of what I'm thinking at this point, because if there's 3 of them, there's going to be more.
I'm pretty stealthy.
You are here.
I
Yes,
quickly tell
You and I and the
Kaylin.
small drunk one.
Think of that. You could call the small strong one.
I quickly tell Kaylin
Salt.
that I ask her if she can lockpick.
That is not my specialty.
Damn it.
Y'all haven't even tried the door.
There's the gas.
I don't want to go in there yet.
Why would I go the other way anyways? The staircase is here. I imagine something like every other hallway in here. Always more sneak.
Alright, if Birdman wants to, or Spider-Man at this point wants to keep going, then I say we let him and let's go find the others.
If we go the sooner rather the fear the better.
Rogar, what you
Oh,
doing?
persuasion check, motherfucker.
What am I doing? Hanging.
Do it. Roll a persuasion.
Just chilling.
And we'll let Alag finish exploring. Basically, from what you can tell, Alag, this is it's the barracks, and it's like the study room, the washroom. It's literally what Tabitha was saying, where this is where they come to sleep and things like that. I believe perception or
Okay.
persuasion is charisma.
Persuasion is,
Oh,
well, it'd be wisdom because he's going for.
Can I relay that back to Kaylin now?
yeah, you catch up. You're
Wisdom, which is probably bad for you.
Alright, we shouldn't really fuck with those dudes in that
Oh.
the barracks. I say we go find the other 2.
So you make a well-reasoned argument, but he just this creature is 4 years old. Well, actually, 3 or 4.
4 years.
4. So he's he doesn't have the life experience you have, and he doesn't care to hear that reasoning at all.
Where are the others anyway?
I'm gonna cheat a little bit.
We'll even know who the smart ones are.
All right.
There's none of you.
I think I hear them coming, and I think I'm gonna prepare my shield and my mace.
Okay, I'm
At this
looking in
corner.
that storage room, and I'm pretty grossed out at that.
I'm stopping really quickly at the last place we saw your ass to see if I can see anything.
Okay, roll an investigation check.
Yes. Shut up.
It's a
Tiny
jumping
legs.
spider.
Oh, look, spider.
Have
Step
you
on
ever
it.
seen a fast spider?
Oh, hey guys.
Alright. You notice that there's a pressure plate against the wall, on the north side, and then there's a trapdoor above. You don't know what happens when you push it, but you assume something happens when you push that button, and that trapdoor above.
Oh. Oh, and everybody just ran off ahead of me.
Yeah,
Wait.
you're standing there. Well,
Oh,
Tabitha's with you.
man.
Isn't
Oh,
that
yeah.
where the
Tabitha
trap
likes me.
was disabled?
No, different one.
So, like, where is it exactly?
The swingy
pressure
part.
plate
There was
trapdoor?
something against that. Uraz had walked
Okay.
down there to sort of check something on the other side, and he leaned against the wall, and he activated this this trap.
Gotcha.
Guys, hang out for a second. I'm gonna see if I can find Leah real quick.
Which one is Leah again?
The one with the pointy ears. That's not me.
We all got plenty of ears.
There's
And not
3
the other
chicks
one.
with pointy ears.
Well, just because our ears aren't holes in the side of our head doesn't mean they're all pointy.
My ears are
Ears,
pointy.
they're holes.
That was out of character. I wasn't actually saying that.
Yeah.
My ears aren't as pointy as yours, but they're still pointy.
Did you find anything?
Yeah, I did actually. There's a pressure plate against the wall right here, and a trapdoor above it. And Uraz, I think, was like leaning on the wall here before he just disappeared.
Maybe he fell into some kind of cage or something. They've got him with Malamber.
Maybe. I hope if we find one, we can find them both. I'd much rather have the paladin back than the wizard.
Some shade being.
Boy, get fucking flamed, boy. Get flamed.
I like Hio.
I don't blame you. Come on, let's go catch up with the others.
Yeah.
They found a staircase.
Gus, are you okay?
No, he's not.
Is he dying?
Actually, it doesn't even matter.
He
Just
is.
drag your characters over there. I gotta switch you to the next floor anyway, so I'm
Right.
not gonna see this page. Cool.
Where are you?
Like we're switching pages, so that I gotta re-put down your tokens.
There.
The end's
While
out.
we do that, do I have time to go get a hot dog?
I don't know where you
Should
going,
we
New
I
York?
just have time to get a
Let's tell
hot
them
dog.
about the sleeping dudes, by the way.
Yes, a hot dog.
Maybe they want to like coup de grace them in their sleep or something.
Who?
Yeah, do
No.
that.
No,
No,
I
ball.
told Caitlin we shouldn't fuck with them because they're, for one,
No,
sleeping,
Caitlin.
and 2, aren't important.
Yeah, but evil creatures.
You're not even here, Raz.
I'm not even here. Don't even worry about it.
Kirsty, shut up.
Oh, I'm gonna tell everybody else about the trapdoor as well. Pass on that information. Not that anybody seems to care.
Alright, I'll be right back.
I know it hurts.
All right. Give me marching order so I can drag your tokens onto there in that order.
Arax first.
All right.
He's impatient at this point. Doesn't like
Who's
being
in the
claustrophobic.
back with Tabitha.
This is a
I think I was
Smaller.
pulling rear.
Yeah,
security.
it's
I
it's
was
a
right
different.
behind.
I switched to how I
big
use
guy.
the maps, and so yeah,
Gotcha.
I remember you. This just switched where you were the thing, so
Mhm.
I'll take that into account from here.
Oh,
Yep.
these are this is narrow.
Yeah,
Is
this
this
one's
what we
a
just
bit
came up?
smaller. Yeah, that's what you just came up.
Oh.
Basically, the staircase turned from going straight up and starts to curve, and it goes around, and you eventually you come into this this landing where the ground is almost overtaken with the grass. It's almost spongy. It's not natural. And it almost feels like it's trying to suck the energy out of you, like suck the life out of you, but it's not quite that strong. Finish. Well, so who was second, by the way? It was Sightless.
And then me, right behind him.
All right, where's
Miranda.
All right,
I
and then
I think little Spider-Man was on him.
okay, I'll put little Spider-Man on you. And make sure I have this here. Where are you, Flag? There you are. I'll just put you off to the right of him. You're on top
No,
of.
he's on Iraq, not me.
Oh, on Iraq. Okay.
At least that's where I saw him. I don't know. Was that what you were gonna do, Schmitty? Schmitty's not here. Dang it.
Okay. Anyways, who's behind Miranda?
I'll probably be next. I think
Okay.
I was next.
I'm bringing up the rear.
No. I'm pulling rear security.
Oh, well, fine.
That was the. I don't know what the fuck
That
is
was
gonna come
his
behind
thing.
us.
Oh, okay. I guess I'm with Tabitha ahead of Brigham then.
Yeah, I don't know what's gonna come from behind us. So
Yeah, I'm just trying to stay at the back to keep Tabitha safe.
And then that puts Kaylin here.
Yeah, more or less.
Now let's put I'll be behind Leah.
Okay. Okay.
Let them stay in the middle.
And we don't have control of these ones yet.
Oh, you're right. Let's go from here. A lag, save changes.
Okay.
Alright. Save.
You took a ride on Iraq as a spider, right?
That's sort of what you had. Was
Yeah.
that sort of your idea? Okay. Word.
Kind of amusing considering he tried to step on you earlier.
Did you really?
Made the comment he should.
Leah, I'm giving you control of Tabitha too, since she's sort of sticking around you. You're sort of the one
Yeah, I've been
convincing her
both
where
around.
to go. Yeah. Cool. I didn't realize how this was a lot smaller than I envisioned it.
He's got a scale.
Yeah, than I
grid
expected. Yeah,
appropriately.
it's not scaled right. Cool. So you enter this room. You walk up the stairs and you enter this room. It's a pretty small room. Immediately you notice these two barred doors. Like everything here is barred except draw. Bars, and then to the east, it's like that. You notice that these they're holding cells of some kind. The things in there, you take a peek in there. It basically looks like once they're chained up there, they die there. It decays there, and then once whatever's decayed is like completely decayed and gone, and again you can assume is absorbed into this grass or whatever, they just bring in something else and they tie it up to that same
I'm looking
spot.
for my brother.
Just roll investigation, dude.
14.
He's not here. He's not in this one. You notice that these bodies are well decayed. Like, these aren't new. They're like, I mean, it wouldn't even be decaying at this point. It's like the bones are turning to dust. Like that's how long. That's the last time something was put in these two specific
Okay.
cells. And then as you walk here, looks like just a room for the guard or whatever to sit in. Then it enters to another chamber. Sort of doubles back, heads up back towards the north, or down south.
Look south.
Okay.
I'm gonna peek my head around to the north. Just peek around the corner.
What's the lighting like in here, by the way?
Dim. A hue of green, like almost like the grass is letting off a glow. There's not a lot of torches. You'd probably say maximum one per room. Wow.
With dark vision,
this is
I
nice,
can see pretty far in dim light, even.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
I'll
I'm looking
expand
up
this
this.
one. Okay. 1 sec.
Just kind of poking my head around the corner slowly.
Just remember that dim light means you have disadvantage on perception.
If you don't have dark vision.
Which most of us do, I think.
Ever sass me.
Alright, I'm not gonna go down that, but I'm.
See, the mature
a turn.
part has started now.
Okay.
I just kind of motion the rangers around the corner. You guys can go if you want. I'm not going up there first.
Gonna peek around this corner.
These are stairs just up to a raised level, not another level on its own, but it's just a little higher up. These stairs here go up to the next floor immediately. This opens up into a gigantic room. Leads to 2 ways. From the looks of this area, it looks like a prison, like holding cells and things like that. This opens up into a
Are you talking
this entire area, like from just looking
This
around
floor in
everything.
general.
This floor in general, it's more of a holding area. Kaylin comes across something. Roll investigation check, Kaylin, and then Alag
Okey-dokey.
is down here. Cool.
Perhaps my
that's-
brother's here. Keep an eye out for an elf that looks
hang
like
on
me.
a second.
Well, Alag, you found something down here. This
So
one
like the other 2 elves.
down here looks like another set of
It means very little to you.
bars.
Goodness gracious.
Oh no!
Let me try that one more time.
Someone wants to help you out. Do it with advantage.
It's a little bit
Right.
better.
So, Alag walks into this room, and in 3 of the cells, it's empty. The bodies there look fresh. They like fresh dead. Not
Is he still a
fresh,
spider?
fresh dead. Oh yeah, Alag, are you a spider or not?
Yeah.
I think you never mentioned you're not a spider.
Okay.
So, he noticed though there's somebody who's still breathing at least in the chamber immediately to his left. And then I guess Aract and Miranda walk in, and they see the same thing. These bodies in the other 3 chambers, they look dead, maybe a month, a couple weeks dead. He looks not like he's about to die, but he doesn't look strong just yet. Like he looks like he's been there a bit.
Can I roll a perception check to see like what he would be dying from?
I don't think he's dying. He's just weak.
Yeah, he's not dying. He's just weak. Like I mean, his cell is like
Weak
7
from
by
like
7.
malnourishment or
The grass that's slowly sucking his life force, I assume.
Yeah, the grass is sucking his life force, and you can maybe assume with how the Yanti work, he's maybe been forced some potion, maybe, or the nightmare speakers sort of trying to beat their god or things like that. There's a few different ailments that can hurt him.
What kind of
Well,
bars
that could
are
be
these?
affecting him. They're just regular iron bars.
Wonderful. Rock's gonna smack his hammer at him a little bit. Hey! You!
Huh?
What are you doing?
Who are you?
I'm asking the questions here.
How did you get down here?
We went up, actually. What did we?
He seemed a little confused.
I guess my guy would be disoriented.
Yeah, no, you wouldn't known how you've gotten here. You've been here several months. You wouldn't remember being dragged in here. You woke up in this chamber, and you've been here ever since.
My guy, he
Yeah, describe
like-
yourself, by the way. Just
all right. He's a stout man. He's got fairly tan skin, almond-shaped eyes, dark, like a black hair, dark brown eyes. He's got scars all over his chest, and
Oh man, this guy looks so like a friendly fellow.
he's got a stare about him like he's seen some stuff, and he's. I like how someone moved back. Anyway, from what you can see, he looks very well built, I would say would be the word. Like, he's physically imposing, but he's obviously weakened at this time. He's a human, and he's probably in his early 30s from what y'all can see.
I'm gonna poke my head around the corner while the big guy's standing there with his hammer.
So I have a quick question for Shadowed.
good.
Is the this is out of character, by the way. Is the green supposed to be like the the
Grass.
hallways and passages?
Yeah. Green is the hallways and passages.
Okay.
Green is hallways and passages, and it's sort of this grass.
The
That's
gray
sort
is the walls.
Grass is probably the wrong descriptor. I'd say moss would be a better description.
But I'm just trying to understand. Like the walls are the gray, right?
Yes.
Okay.
The walls
That's-
are gray.
That's all I needed.
Okay.
Yep.
So my character, is he chained up or anything?
Your arms are chained. They're not short chains, so it's not like your arms are held up. You could probably reach the bars.
He stands up and
before
slowly.
the chains get tight.
He stands up slowly and looks down at the chains on his hands and looks up at them. My name is Okada Satoru.
Hello, Okada. Are
Hado
you
de Bodo.
Trent? Yeah. Hold on, big guy. I'm gonna do the talking here. You're a little rough.
You?
Yes.
Brigham jangles his keys
Oh.
at.
Are you? Hold on. Before we let him out, are you
You're
changing?
doing that.
Are you changing like the other snakes?
Changing.
This place is a place of changing. Are you changing? Are you?
They fed me several different potions and several other things that weren't very pleasant. But I've resisted
And that's why they threw you in here?
to die
Maybe we can change that.
without
And then
honor,
I step
without
back
fight.
without talking anymore.
What is your shirt?
I heard the keys jingling. Did somebody say they had keys?
No, I was just fucking with you.
Oh,
If you would free me, I would be in your debt.
What would that get me?
oh,
I have fought in 4 wars and won every single one.
I don't know what the war is.
A war is when creatures like us fight each other for whatever reason.
do you want to let him out? You can hit these bars really hard, or you could pull them open.
I can
Right.
hit many things very hard.
Why don't you do that?
Doesn't mean necessarily.
Shadowed, can I attempt to break the chains?
Before that, seeing that you're human and you're like the first human I've seen, really, or like not the first human I've seen, but like the first one that probably I relate to. I think I'm just like, listen, you should probably let him out, okay? You don't need a reason. He doesn't need to pay you anything.
Looks half dead. What use would he be?
I attempt to break the chains.
Listen, you fucking
You've been there a
Idiot.
while. Roll with disadvantage, but yeah, I'll let you.
It seems
Alright.
very rude of you. I think you need to calm down.
I got kind of cock blocked by the fucking rolls. Like,
Just barely didn't manage to break it.
He's not going to exhaust himself.
Yeah, you pull out the chains and try and pull them tight, and try and feel which is going to give first, the wall or maybe the connection at your arm bracelets. Yeah, bracelets, I guess. And nothing seems to give. You're not able to quite sure.
Look, you can't even rig some tiny little rope.
Can I put my hand right up against the lock so I won't miss and use a fireball on it? Try and like melt the mechanism.
Firebolt.
Bolt.
You're gonna try and melt the metal?
I'm gonna
If
try and
there's
hit
not
it with
a
a fireball and buy the bolt and see if it helps.
Okay.
I mean, does this look like
Yeah,
really
yeah.
tough
Well,
steel?
I mean,
or old?
no, yeah. That's what I'm saying. It's how hot does a firebolt burn? Like if it's just like a campfire, it wouldn't do it. But if it's like lava, then
Well, I think it's like arcane fire, which
Yeah, it
burns
is.
like even hotter than regular.
yeah. So it's like insane like amount of heat. Like
Yeah.
he could probably.
All
right, I'll let you do it.
Whether that would work. or
Yeah,
not.
yeah, yeah. Well, I know the damage of it. So how much damage? What's your max damage?
The damage is 1d10, and since we're not in combat, I could just keep casting it.
Yeah, yeah. Well, yeah. I'd say you probably eventually be able to melt it. It would probably take you a few minutes of just concentrating your.
Let's just say
You're trying
instead of like casting a flying bolt, I'm just gonna keep my hand against it and heat it.
Yeah, yeah. Like you're gonna try and form the bolts in the iron or something.
Yeah, in the
Sort
lock.
of.
There you go.
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
I'm
Cool.
gonna.
That'll take you a little bit to do, and it'll
Yeah.
get pretty hot for him in the few minutes it takes you to do that. But I think he'll be okay.
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna stop trying. I'm gonna stop trying to break the chains now.
Okay.
I'm not gonna
Yeah.
exhaust myself.
Calm
Just
human.
because
I am
good time
trying to
yet.
free you.
I understand, but I'm tired of these chains.
At least the thing.
Wasn't
Going
he
into this
tired in
room with
general?
Caitlin.
Isn't he
Yes.
dying?
Oh, let's go back to while she's melting the things. Alag, that's the hallway. It sort of looks like it leads into an opening. Well, look at you. And Kaylin, what was your investigation check?
Pitiful. That's what it was.
Oh, 3. You know, this looks like. Well, okay, Leo, you roll.
I rolled again with or was that with disadvantage?
With advantage is fine.
Okay,
Yeah,
then I got it. Yeah.
Wow, y'all can't see shit.
No.
By the way, this is the rest of the room.
Right, can Tabitha roll real quick?
Tabitha, do you see anything here?
Okay,
Does she
Tabitha
know the area?
knows what this room is. Let's just say that. It
Thank
looks like
God.
a garbage chute or a disposal. Right in this area. Right here. There's a hole in the floor, or it's a trap door. And it almost lines up with where. No, not this trap. This one looks like it leads to this is where they would dump bodies or dump trash or things like that to sort of
Does it go outside the temple?
it goes down,
Oh, okay.
like straight down as far as you can
It's like,
see.
can we use it as like a slide to get out of here?
No. It as far as it goes straight down as far as you can see, and you have low light, so you have low light vision, so it's like 60 feet.
Yeah, I have dark vision too.
So yeah, and you're only on the 3rd floor. This is the 2nd floor.
That's a little far
This is
for,
the 2nd floor.
for a jump.
Yeah, we haven't gone up yet. He lost his token.
I misclicked
Oh.
and lost my token.
Your token is hidden. Okay.
You have fallen into
This
the
room
abyss.
over here is a storage room. It just looks like not cleaning supplies, but general supplies that you would maybe
Which-
need in a
The
prison.
one to my
Extra
left.
chains and shit like that.
The one
one to the
Alag's
left?
looking into? Or
No, the one Leah is looking into. Sorry.
Just like cleaning
This
supplies
room-
and crap.
Yeah. This one looks like that's not reveal area. This is reveal area. Looks like the I guess overseer would be the best word. It looks like an overseer's room. I didn't put it in, but there's a desk in the middle. There's a bookshelf on the north wall, and there's a chair against the opposite wall that you enter. It's not very big. It's not very spacious, and he's not there at the moment.
Okay, can I look for like important information like keys or papers or notes or anything of the sort? Can I do like
Yeah.
a perception check?
Yes. Well, you okay? Well,
Dang.
okay. You find a set of keys on the on like a hook next to the entrance. And there's a lot of them. It looks like
Can I slowly,
15,
still in
about
spider
15.
form, can I slowly drag these back to the group?
Oh my
It's
God,
about
no.
15 keys. So you could not.
Spider's web. Spider's web.
You're an inch big. Each of those keys
Just
is
have
like
him do a
4
stealth
times
check.
as big as you.
Just have him do a stealth check at disadvantage.
Spiders can carry a lot of more than their weight.
But
Yeah.
each of these
Not
keys is like
that
4 times as big as him. Like,
Do a strength check. There you go.
okay, do
At
a
disadvantage, of course.
strength check with like severe 3 times disadvantage.
Well, the spider has its own strength stats, doesn't it?
Oh yeah. Actually, we'll see if the spider can do it.
Very
I gotta
much
actually find
doubt
the
it.
spider. Give me.
Yeah, let's actually we'll find.
Go
where
to
the
somebody else
spider
while I
is.
find
By
this.
this time,
Meantime.
have
Okay.
I'm gonna walk
Yeah,
down
by
here.
this time,
That's a closet.
yeah, it's a closet. Not a closet, but there's things. I guess a closet. There's things like
It's a
extra
supply
chains.
closet.
Yeah, supply chains, extra chains. What else would you need in a prison to make their lives miserable?
Nasty,
Change.
like sticky
Crystals.
buckets for them to poop in.
Ah!
Yeah.
In-laws.
Well, if he's at
So-
disadvantage, he's already critically failed.
Yeah, you critically failed. The keys landed on you and squished you.
Oh my god!
Well, you can bring him back now.
And so ends the tragic
Yep.
tale
There goes spider
of the
form.
Birdman.
Can I do
down.
an agility
We're,
check?
We hear a
Like-
spider.
like an
Yes,
acrobatic
do an
check?
agility check
I
to.
don't
So
know
they're
if
they're
it's a
on the
critical
wall,
fail,
and
can
you
we?
you pull them off of the. You manage to pull them off the wall, and they fall on you. You're gonna do an agility check to try and get out from underneath
What
them
is
before they hit
agility?
the.
Is it
the floor.
acrobatics or
Yeah,
Pick
acrobatics check.
the spider stats.
Dexterity.
acrobatics?
It's a
Yes.
dexterity saving throw, really.
Dexterity save. Yeah, dexterity saving throw.
With spider stats?
Whatever the
With spider
the
chat.
spider.
With spider stats. Yeah, he is a spider. Yeah. This is.
Oh my
So
gosh.
the fall is only about 4 or 5-ish feet, but because he's only 1 inch big, 1 inch
God damn it!
big,
Done.
it is an epic
Done.
fall. Like it is for a 1 inch big little thing. It is like falling hundreds and hundreds of feet, and you don't
Oh,
hear
God.
you don't hear anything. Well, actually, the only thing you hear is the keys clattering to the ground as the one of the keys sort of slams down on Alag in his spider form, and you'll take 1d4 of damage. Okay, so
Okay, wait.
they're keys. It's not like they're gonna do a lot of damage.
No.
But a
Why is
spider
there-
only has one.
But
hit
yeah,
point.
But he's got one
Spider's
hit
one
point.
hit
So he's out of his spider form, that's all it is.
So basically,
That we
the
hear,
spider hits
"Dang
the
it,"
floor,
from
the
around the
keys
corner.
hit the floor.
Spider
And
is
then-
dead and that's 1 damage.
Yeah, the spider's dead, and
No.
you've taken 1 damage.
Why is that -1? 2 plus -1.
He did
That
a
was my
negative
health.
Oh, okay.
That was my health check because I never did one.
I'm gonna walk down this way.
Okay.
Because
So
my health
while
is
that
1d4
excitement happened,
-1.
you finished clearing out this area, and
Door
Okay,
popped
so
open
now
by
can
now.
I pick up the keys?
yeah, doors popped open. Yeah, you can pick up the keys. This leads into another like not study area, more just where the guard would just linger while they're I guess like a break room
Doing their snaky stuff.
where they just sit there and snake
Sneaky
about
stuff.
while they mess
Snake
with the
about.
prisoners.
Sneaky snakes.
So yeah,
Any fun stuff?
while you finish clearing out this room, you notice, or I guess not notice, but Miranda finishes unlocking or breaking through the bars, and she's able to walk in.
Can I get control of my token?
Okay, I'm gonna.
Oh, sorry, yeah, your
Okay.
name wasn't there, so I couldn't give it to you earlier. I tried to do it before, so we just immediately.
I go up to them, staring at the key still, and say, and like, yell at them, like, "Hey guys, look! I found keys!"
Oh, so you came out of spider form to bring us the keys?
Not necessarily.
Aract, do you
I'm not
want
gonna go into
to
that.
try and get these chains off of?
Does he
Wait, let's
need
see
his
if one of
arms?
these keys work.
Without
Does
ripping
he-
his arms
does he-
off.
oh.
He needs to
Wait,
keep
wait,
his
let's see.
arms.
Does he need
So-
to? You
Let's
need
try-
your arms.
Does he have? Wait. Does Alag have
Let's
keys
try the
to the
keys.
cup?
Stop.
Let's try the keys.
I have keys.
Let's do the keys.
Oleg,
You might
Let
not
him
need
through
your arms.
this door.
the 15
Who
keys,
is this
yes.
guy?
No, one of those keys. After a few minutes of fumbling with which key, one of those keys does unlock the gate
Finally.
or unlock the door.
Which door?
I'm gonna.
Door's already
use
done.
The
these
door,
keys
the
to
door
tap
that
my
you had
maps.
already.
Oh, you
basically-
can't fit a key in that. I melted the crap out of that lock.
Oh, I thought you were getting the bars on the door. Okay.
Oh,
so
well,
then,
The
whatever
door,
works.
not-
It doesn't matter. If the door's open.
yeah, you found a way to
I
open
was
the door.
intending to like melt the lock mechanism.
Yeah. I understand now. That was misinterpretation. But yes, you find a way to open the door, but one of those keys would have opened the door. So you found two ways to open the door.
Okay, so can I stow these keys in my knapsack thing?
Yeah, go ahead.
Am
Because
I
they're
free now?
shiny.
So, wait, who is this guy?
Yes.
And we're sure he's safe to release?
I would like-
He's not like one of them?
I would like to take an action, real quick.
Okay.
My character takes a couple steps forward, bows swiftly. Thank you for your assistance. I am in all of your debt. How can I be of service?
I
They
was
should
waiting for him to say.
I will help you find your brother, and whatever else you may need.
We're actually looking for more than just his brother. We're looking for a paladin.
Hmm.
get
What
the-
kind? Was your paladin a half orc?
Yes.
I saw that scum drug off earlier.
Scum.
Where to?
Racist.
I fought them for years.
And that makes them all bad? This guy was a paladin. That's like good of good.
Is the paladin the annoying one?
I would beg to disagree. Good of good. He did beat the shit out of an innocent prisoner. So, gonna go ahead and
The
say.
guy was far from innocent. Like, you see what his people are
Sorry,
doing.
the word I meant was defenseless.
I will help you find your
I
friend.
missed that, so.
I would
Kept
like to
friend.
retrieve my equipment, if possible. If they kept it.
Where's your?
I guess
equipment?
I'm wearing rag shadow.
Yeah. You're basically wearing the under part of your armor, like the. If you were to take off all your armor, you just like the underclothes.
Like the padded stuff.
Yeah.
Are his
Alright.
wrists in
Yeah.
locked manacles, or are these like clamped shut with a pin? Is it like a key lock or a pin lock?
It's a pin lock. Like
Okay.
it was like he was gonna be locked there and then just left there,
Well, somebody needs to
Forever.
get this
not
open.
and not be unlocked.
I can try and
The
get it
door could
open.
be unlocked, presumably to keep him
I'll try and
alive.
just bust it open.
Drinks it.
I'm just grabbing and pulling.
I
so
assist. I assist.
no, okay. The 18. So she grabs onto the lock and she pulls. How do you want to do this? You want to grab onto both, or are you doing this for
one at a time. I'm grabbing like the-
Okay, yeah.
like inside around his wrists, and I'm just pulling like away.
Yeah.
From him.
Oh! No,
So from inside his wrist, you're trying to pull
I
it
ignore
out
his
of the
screams of
wall
pain.
or out of.
No, just
wait,
I'm
from the
trying
chain.
to break the
wait,
cuff off
Hold
of
on,
his
stop,
Oh,
wrist.
you're
stop,
trying to
stop.
break the cuff
Before
off,
he does
okay.
that, wait.
Yeah,
Before
not out
he
of the
does
wall.
that-
There's no key.
There's no
Yeah,
key.
it's a pin,
this
not a
is just
key.
Oh,
pin.
okay.
There are keys to each of these doors, but there are keyholes to each of these doors, but there's no.
So I'm grabbing the top half and the bottom half of this cuff and trying to like bust it open at the pinpoint. And I rolled an 18.
Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna roll back to that office,
Okay.
and I wanna search the just the drawers and stuff.
Before we do the search, can we get a
Okay.
result on the cuffs and stuff?
Yeah. So you do manage to loosen it enough. You don't manage to like just bust it straight open.
Mhm.
But you manage to pry the pin out.
Okay.
Just a
both
bit
or
enough
just
to
you
loosen
want
it.
one each?
We'll just say for both, for time's sake.
Okay.
Just to get things rolling. You manage to loosen it. He's able to slip his hands out of the cuffs, and you can see that they're they're raw from where the cuffs have been for so long, and it's almost like they were too tight for a bit, kind of thing. And there's just indentions right there. Yeah. Roll an investigation check for while you're checking the room. And what does everybody else want to do? Oh,
Am
Arax
I
is gonna
free
do
now?
Rack just wandered off because this is boring. And also, more humans is annoying. Ben, I've
I didn't
More
mean-
humans?
How
Am I the
about
only
me?
one?
No, Brigham's human.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna beckon you
In
out
this
of the
room,
cell.
this one looks like
Half human.
a storage area where just ramshackled, just where after they die they take all the stuff off of them, or before they died and they put them in these rags or something. They took the shit off of them and they would just throw it in here. There doesn't seem to be any clear organization to it. It just looks like a pile of equipment. Some old, some relatively new, some maybe ancient from what you can tell.
Rack has no interest. I will continue moving on.
Okay.
Heading towards the staircase.
Character checks real quick.
Investigation. Character check. Yeah. Yeah. Okada sees the strength from this.
Elf.
You're a high elf, right? High elf. Google?
Me? Yes.
Or Miranda? Yeah, Miranda. Sees the strength from this high elf, and it was unexpected.
And
to
she's
say
like
the least.
obviously really like slight, like small
Petite.
character. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm 5'3". I'm tiny, like 98 pounds.
And
Found strength she didn't know she had.
So wait,
Strength
what are
and
you looking
arcane,
for?
I didn't
What are you
know.
looking for? Alag, by the way.
Just anything in the drawers. I'm just wanting to know what's inside the drawers.
It looks like notes for what to do with prisoners, incoming prisoners, who maybe they've captive or taken captive lately.
Are there any books?
On the bookshelf there are. Can you read Draconic?
I can.
Nope. Who
Okay,
can?
well you wouldn't be able to tell what a lot of those are.
Who can read Draconic?
Rogar can. Because I'm
Okay.
a dragon.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, and you don't even know he's looking through stuff yet.
Do I know it's Draconic though?
You know it's a funny language. I don't think you would know what language it is, actually. Roll a...
Be an intelligence check.
Yeah, I guess just a straight intelligence check? Or not.
Seems right, like to know what language it is.
To not
correct.
know what it is? Yeah, it's like, I don't...
I had a quick
you don't
reference guide, you
understand?
motherfuckers. Use it.
Where is it?
In the resources
What do you
pin.
mean, where is it? The resources. It's pinned message.
Oh.
And whoever wants to see this character can look in character info. I haven't got a chance to write backstory, but I already have it mostly done.
Intelligence, which would be...
Communicate to a
creatures
creature
without
without
words.
words, appraise an object's value, forge documents.
But it makes sense. You're trying to use intelligence to figure out whether... Well, I don't know.
Or maybe...
What is he trying to do? Figure out if it's Draconic? Would he
Just
know
figure
the
out
language?
what language it is, just to
I'm not-
know,
yeah.
like, not...
Just to
He
know
doesn't
what
understand what it is, but does he understand that it is a different language? Or if it's
I mean, he's
just
going to know it's a different language. You don't think he's going to be able to identify it as that language?
Yeah.
Does it make sense for
Yeah.
him to have ever known that that would be Draconic?
Yeah. How old are you? You're like 13 or something, right?
I am 4.
Okay, yeah, no, there's no way you would know that's... Yeah, you know it's another language, but you wouldn't be able to identify that language.
Okay. I go back to the group and say there's a bookshelf full of this funny wording, lettering stuff on them. I can't figure out what it is.
Where did that big guy run off to again? I'm gonna wander off before
Fuck
he comes
him, I
back
want to know
here.
what's on this fucking bookshelf. Please, somebody help me.
Nah.
I flip off Brigham.
Yeah, I
Cool.
wandered out before he came in, because if he had said
Pretty
book while I was there, I probably would have gone.
Where's the
Alright.
bookshelf?
Huh?
Where's the bookshelf?
Follow me.
Oh, there was more of those stupid little swords in the other room over there. Points over to the room. It's exited.
Yeah, did we know what was down here? Did anybody go down here?
No, you didn't. But Iraq pointed it out.
This room.
Alright. I'm gonna go down here.
Not sure why you people like those things. They're so
What do
small.
I see in this room?
You see, it's a pile of equipment. Basically, it is. There's old equipment. There's some newish equipment. There could be some ancient equipment, from what you can tell. It just looks like whenever they were done with the prisoners, they just took whatever remained of them, like their belongings, or before if they had something too bulky, they would just take it, strip it from them, and they would just toss it in here, and then
Okada,
they would toss them into the other.
you may have your equipment here. and
I
investigate
take-
it.
I take my time and search through and find everything that I own.
Yeah. So if
While
you,
he's
you're just gonna
looking
spend your
for
time
that,
doing
Can I look to see if there is anything like magical or book related that maybe they took off a spellcaster?
roll a perception check.
Perception or investigation? Burp, burp, burp. Like, I'm
Alright,
actually
Okada-
looking for it. I'm not
Okada-
rummaging.
Yeah.
Okada takes his time to put his armor on and pulls his glaive out from underneath a pile of weapons and dusts it off. The glaive is almost as long as he is and has a very keen edge on the blade. His armor almost has a green hue to it.
Cool.
I want to rummage through this stuff as well.
Are we
See if I can find
investigate or
anything.
perception?
Yeah. Where's a quick guide? Quick reference.
Investigation, he wrote, you're playing psych. So we're looking for stuff.
Cool. Investigation.
More.
Okay. 14.
You don't notice much.
Okay, fair enough.
Leah, even less.
I can't find like a rapier or anything because that's kind of what I'm looking
Rogar, this is where I found
with,
this.
not with the 7. Sorry.
for. Okay.
But bro. So looking at it, to sort of better describe these piles, not a lot of magic users get lured here. It looks more like it either ranges from people like Okada who are really powerful trying to get here and help,
Yeah, I'm more
or
just
people
looking for-
lured here and like the hunter with the the shitty bow, or the peasant who sort of got too deep into the woods.
Yeah, I was
That's
kind of just
the sort of other.
in the sense of looking to see if perhaps my brother was brought here and stripped of his belongings.
Okay, so you're looking for like a specific
Like specifically
piece of
magical
equipment?
stuff that
Yes,
he might have
yeah,
had.
specifically something that he might have had, and you would know generally what kind of equipment.
A
Would
giant
Okada-
book.
Shadow, would Okada have seen his brother at all? Is there any chance of that?
There is a chance he would have seen his brother.
I haven't asked.
If you were paying attention. I don't know how much attention you were paying. You've been here several months. He only came in the last couple.
And I've
Oh
probably
my God.
seen
Been
I've probably seen dozens of people come
It's been
through.
like a day and a half since
Yeah.
we were out of that other
yeah,
temple.
it's been like a day and a half. If you were paying attention in the last 2 days, I'd say maybe, yeah. If you made a habit of seeing who was coming and going, and sort of trying to keep your sanity and things like that.
Do you want to roll? You want me to roll a percentile to see if I would know anything, or do you want to just go with it?
Roll a percentile. See if you were paying attention. There's like a what?
But you're saying I didn't see anything in here for
Okay,
him?
well, no, that changes things. I know you're looking for things like him.
Keep that roll though.
You, 65%. Yeah, you probably saw him. You're like 65% sure. It was if he were to describe it to you, you would have seen this. You don't get a lot of high elves in the area. It's more of the wood elf variety. So you might have noticed that. Miranda, you would probably find maybe a what kind of equipment did Melamber have?
In the meantime,
He had the small knife. He had the book. You didn't have. You wouldn't have found the spell book. You might have found some of his a note or something like that. Something that was proof that he was brought here. Okay. You would have found parchment and the ink, not the notes specifically. Yeah, that wouldn't tell you it was him, but it wouldn't have like crumbled away, and it's not like anything like that. Yeah, not able to find much. Leah, you can't. Not you may be able to. Any weapon you do find is too old or too damaged to actually really
Gotcha.
get some use out of it.
You guys sticking close to Miranda.
You guys following out of the room.
so yeah, what's going on with Bird Boy and Fuckface?
I tell him this is I tell Rogar this is the room that I found the strange strange writing on these like books on this bookshelf, and where I found the keys. And I take out the keys and start staring at them.
I think you actually might
Go
have.
investigate them.
Yeah, everybody heard them. So yeah, if somebody were to point you in the direction, you'd probably.
Yeah, that's fine.
Well, that and he asked Brig to go with him, and Brig said no.
I actually flipped off Brigham.
Is there you guys waiting for a reaction? Because I could not care less.
Rogar? Wait, hold on. Rogar? What?
So
Roll an investigation check. Yeah, what are you gonna do? You're gonna get him to look. Is that what you sort of?
Yeah.
So you want me to roll the investigation check?
Yeah, you're the one who can read, so
Uh,
you would roll the investigation check. Yes, Miranda. There's a bookshelf in this room, mostly in Dracona, from what you can tell. Yeah. You could roll an investigation check if you're looking for like magic. Okay. You do notice a spell, like a scroll tucked away in a corner. It has arcane writing on it, but you're not able to read it just yet. Cool. Go ahead and mark it. Hammered. 11. From what you can tell, a lot of these spells are books on rituals. It's not the potion ritual, from what you can tell, or from looking at pictures. It's not them drinking potion. It's more of them. It's like a Bible. Like it's stories of ascension and getting to a higher power.
can I take one before these get burnt?
You're just gonna take a random book off the shelf.
I'm gonna take one of the Bible
Okay.
books.
Well, you don't have to worry about him getting burned. That guy's not here anymore.
Yeah.
From what you can tell.
True.
Yeah, you don't know.
Alright.
So I have the book. I'm gonna rejoin.
Yeah, we're going to try and go to the next level, guys. We should go.
As we leave, I set the room on fire.
Oh god.
Oh, God.
You serious? Or?
In honor of
Oh,
our lost paladin.
Serious. I am being serious.
Oh, Lord.
All right. What do you have to set it on fire?
How about no? How about he can contest fucking my fucking strength or some shit? I'm so fucking
You're
mad.
Too far away
You're
from
not
All right,
there.
well, you can set it on fire, and I'll fucking kick you back down the stairs. How about that? We'll do that move.
I don't know about it.
How would you know it's on fire?
Yeah, you don't know what's happened. So Arak's gonna proceed up to the next level.
Yeah, I'm about done with this.
Okada takes the lead as much as he can.
All right.
You
Arak would
you have
actually
to fight
you'd have,
Goatman
you'd have
for
to
it.
push past him. If Arak lets you past him, then yeah, you can take
Doesn't give a
the
shit.
lead. Yeah, so then yeah, gotta 6
I'm
points.
Fine,
staying
step it
behind
under
Arak
dong.
again.
Okay, so I don't set it on fire, but I create water.
Okay.
So the exact opposite.
To mold the books.
And make
Ruin
it
the
stink.
pages of molding.
Yeah, basically. I
Make
try to
the place
destroy the room
gross.
with water.
All right. So very quickly, you cast create water, and you get like a 2-inch puddle of water everywhere in this room, and it just looks unpleasant to walk through.
Makes the pages
It's
all
not.
sticky.
It doesn't damage anything. It just looks uncomfortable.
Does it
And
smell
on
like
that-
a pond?
Yeah, and just
Like a
blending in with
swamp.
the with the grass and mold on the ground. It just
Okay,
doesn't,
at the same time, I also take a giant burn shit in the desk. I'm sorry.
Smitty, how
Oh
drunk
my
are you right
God.
Oh, good God.
This is getting gratuitous at this point.
No, I'm not.
Somebody put a leash
it
on the
was
bird.
Okada, then Arak, then me at least for this lineup.
Okada.
Then Leah, then me, then Brig.
Okada is anxious to get warmed up and get
Actually-
reacquainted with his glaive.
Okada. Erect.
And
Miranda.
also,
Miranda.
Yep.
and also take revenge
Then
on his
Leah,
captors.
Kaylin, and Brigham. With her little tag along.
And then I follow
Oh,
back.
but just to sort of update you on how Tabitha is really not wanting to go forward up these stairs at all. Like she's very very reluctant. She keeps mentioning that this is not good. This is not going to end well. That she will perish if she continues on with you, and she almost looks frightened to the point of trying to run.
What is there for you downstairs? A whole lot of dead bodies that you're gonna have to explain if you run into anybody. Should I roll like a persuasion check on that or something?
Can I ask her why is she
Can
so
we do
afraid
one
to
roll?
continue?
Can we do a roll before we go to another roll?
Yeah, I think we do need to start. Rather stop interrupting each other's actions because we're just kind of piling it on top.
So, do I need to roll the perception or persuasion check or something?
Yeah, you're gonna try.
Or would it be intimidation?
Well, how are you? What's the tone? Are you trying to reason with her, or are you trying to scare her into coming with you?
I guess just kind of more matter of fact.
Persuasion. You're not trying to intimidate her.
Okie dokie.
You're just trying to make a good, valid point.
Seriously? Good God.
Oh my god.
I'm rolling like shit tonight.
That's 2 critical fails tonight.
She actually.
Welcome
She
to my dice.
she pulls she starts to take a couple steps back, and and she really wants to leave at this point. She actually takes like four steps back from Leah, she's been closest to this entire time, and she starts to turn to walk away.
What? Kind of like reverse psychology just happened or something on her.
Tabitha, wait. I promise you that I will protect you no matter what happens here.
Why are
They
there
will
Right.
have to go through all of us to get to you.
Why are there two Maddies?
Oh shit! I did-
Too much man.
And I don't have control over my
yeah,
turn.
I haven't
Yeah,
given
none
control
of us
of any
do.
of it to yet.
Fine. Hold on.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Who did I?
He
Not
took,
drag.
took me off and put Mighty there.
You're missing the new guy. Or no, you're not.
No,
Nah, he was missing.
Oh, there we go. There was Galen.
it was like this, right?
Yes.
I was behind Rogar.
Okay.
Can I
With Tabitha.
Who you're
Poor,
arguing
poor
with in the
Tabitha.
stairway at this point? You're trying to scare away.
I'm trying to keep
can I ask her what she's so afraid of up here? Tabitha.
Well, nothing but death awaits us up here. There's nothing good can come from this. Did you not see where we just came from? Like,
My captors are up ahead. Their death comes swiftly.
What is up here? Who is up here that will kill us?
I'm not allowed
Two more
to
snake men.
go this far up, and from what I can tell, this is far worse than I could have imagined. And I've been here months, years. I don't even know.
So you don't even know who is up here.
More. I can assume more of my masters, more people to cause me harm.
Sounds like more people for us to kill.
Every captor dead is a victory.
Okanda, what did your captors look like?
Giant snakes.
Wow, snakes?
We haven't seen any of those around
Yeah.
here.
Fucking
Yeah.
snake people.
Rock's getting annoyed at this point. With all
Yeah,
this
same.
chatter.
Let's go. Let's fucking go.
So
This girl is too scared to tell us anything. Let's just go.
the small human speaks the truth. There's no point sitting around.
Leah did try to assure. Did that do anything? Or
I
Did
peek
my insurance
around.
help? Yes, we'll say the insurance did help. And
I peek around the
you
corner.
calm down. She's not going to be in the front. She's actually she's very close to the point of breaking, to the chance that if she sees anything, she may run. She may just bolt. But you'll just have to see as the time.
How
comes.
dark is it in here, Shadow?
This one it's a pretty this is more well lit. This looks like
Torchlight.
there's torches every 10, 15 feet. Like, it is a
perfect.
well lit area. The mold here is stronger, but it's not like no, that's not how I want to describe this. It's the word.
is it like a fluffy green carpet?
It's actually less than it was downstairs. Actually, downstairs looks like where most of this this moss, lichen, grass type thing sort of was focused and was sort of helping drain the power. This looks more like ceremonies were held in this. It's not grand anymore. It's I don't. I'm sorry. These are where the ceremonies were held after, or for people that weren't humans. Like, this is where the higher, like, people, the abominations were made and things like that. These more pure snake creatures and things like that. This looks like no humans have ever seen this. This is for like the Yanti only kind of.
Real quick, out of character, what does Tabitha look like right now? Is she just
Tabitha-
like a normal human?
Yeah, she's a human.
And no transformation, anything?
No transformation or anything as far as you can tell.
I peek around the corner, Shadowed.
Okay.
And Leah has something in the chat.
How? What? Oh, sorry. Deal with the lead
Wait,
thing.
did my insurance help? Yeah. These insurance
No,
helpers.
in the character text in Discord.
Oh, what? Sorry.
Yeah, let's try and.
So you do as you continue walking, and you try and just make small talk with her, trying to get her mind off of where they are and the situation there, and it seems to calm her down. She's a rather young child. Wow,
Oh my
folks.
goodness.
And
Oh!
sees
Okay, put the goat man back
nothing.
up front.
Rock is going to lean over top of this apparently blind man and do his own little licking.
Technical question.
That means your
for the DM.
waiter's on his back at this point.
Okay.
How are these hallways really only like 3 feet wide, or is this just not to scale?
It's not to scale.
So are they like 5, 6?
They're 5. They should be like 10 feet big,
Okay.
but yeah, I
That's
gotta
fine. I just
work
wanna
on
make sure,
which
like-
mapping. The mapping program the dungeon one is actually down. I don't know what happened to the
Nice.
website, but
I'll find you a new
the
one.
website doesn't work.
Website might
Yeah,
be down.
the website can't be reached.
Yeah, it's probably down or shut down.
Okay. I just want to make sure
So,
we're not like
hang on.
crammed into a tiny little space.
Yeah.
Minnie, get your ass back in line. You're walking through walls now, bud.
I didn't realize those were walls. I'm
I'm
sorry.
gonna kick your ass.
The white is the walls.
Anyways,
So, Arak
Yeah, I'm
notices
sorry.
that
you're good.
this used to be very like much bigger. Like right here in this area, it used to lead into a more grand place, but it looks like it's been crumbled in, or not a grand place, but like a bigger room, a bigger hallway. But the walls have caved in. You can see down to the end of this one. Same thing right here. It goes off to the left still, but like the hallways that would lead to other ends,
They're more decrepit.
they're more decrepit, and it's not safe to sort of pass through this. Down
No
this
noises
hallway.
can be heard.
Roll a I guess that could be rolled into all the one perception check,
I
wouldn't
could
it?
roll another one if needed.
Yeah, 'cause
He was just doing
this was
visual at the
your-
moment.
Yeah.
Alright, well, he's going to attempt to, if you can hear anything. Fucking no.
Can't-
Too many
can't
goddamn
hear.
people behind him.
Just chattering about. All you hear is Leah talking to Tabitha about where she's from and what she used to do before.
Alright, well, Rock is going to head north on his own.
Okay.
Lead around the corner.
I'm just gonna stick tried and true and follow the big guy.
Alright,
Let's
so
scoot
it
past
shows you this. And you notice you've skipped floors is how far up you've walked. And when you enter this one it's a giant chamber, and its floor is actually gone. And you can see down to the story below, and you realize that's not the story you were
Gotcha.
that wasn't the floor you had come from. And it looks like the whole floor had just crumbled in. If you look down, the floor had crushed everything. There's nothing recognizable in there.
It's probably too much to even bother jumping down as well from the height.
I'd
Not gonna-
probably say
It's not something I was going to attempt anyways. It's just more of a observation.
probably 10. It's tall enough for you, so it's like 11, 12 feet tall. So it's probably like a 15, 20 foot jump for you.
Yeah, I'm not going to bother. There's no point.
Okay.
I look around that corner.
Look around this corner. This looks like the preparation chamber for what was this room you're in.
Nothing here. Nothing back.
Let me move back, yeah.
It won't let me just stay on one, like in the middle.
Hold Alt, and it'll let you put your exactly where you want it.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, it kept just like snapping back to like the
Yeah, I can see
square.
it.
You okay,
This
Spellbinding?
chamber looks more complete. This
Does it look like it's been crumbling away or being built? Is it
This
like
one?
old and crumbling, or is there just like add-on?
This one actually looks like it's being restored.
Okay.
Like
there's
they're trying
tools
to
and
make it
stuff laying around?
the not well, yeah, I guess there would be tools and things like that as they're trying to make this area more stable, more usable, and sort of trying to get the area back in use. And yeah, they're a pile of rocks that they would use to reinforce the floor or whatnot.
Is there like pictures and writing on the wall? Is there anything to see in here, or is it just like
the
a
same
construction
ritualistic pictures. Not some of the stone is new in places, so the pictures aren't complete in a lot of these spots. It looks like a lot of them are gonna have to either be recarved, repainted, or whatever medium they use to apply. But yeah, that's from what you can tell. This is a this is a reconstruction of a ceremony chamber, and you can even see that it looks like there are plans to keep like extending it out to sort of finish taking up the rest of this floor.
Okay.
Okada, I gotta
Nothing.
get.
I'm just gonna move.
Oh,
Back.
roll an investigation check.
Yeah,
If you're
you
gonna
want me to?
look. Yeah, you're
Oh,
in there.
okay.
If you're gonna look for something.
I just want to see if there's anything. Nope, nothing worth seeing. I'm out.
No, you don't see it. It looks like a
Exactly.
construction
Yep.
site of some sort.
Why do you AFK?
No, I'm here. Sorry. I'm her.
I peek down this hallway.
Sorry, I've been following the big guy.
Oh, Okada speaks up. We should probably stick together. If it's as dangerous as the girl says it is.
So far, every danger we've killed within a matter of moments. I think she's overstating.
Perhaps. But it's always a good idea to be cautious.
Cautious is for weak humans.
Okada
Alright.
kind of glances over his shoulder and doesn't glare at him, but just kind of like, okay. I peek around this corner, and I know a lag is up there looking at stuff too.
Okay. So you're just gonna peek around?
Yep.
Alright. Look goes down to the end right there. And this one opens up to the remainder of this chamber. The floor has fallen away in big chunks of places. You're afraid to step in past what looks really stable, and as you get to the edge, some of the rocks sort of just crumble away, and the floor sort of falls away, and you can just see the floor below you.
Yeah, probably not.
Definitely not the area you were from.
All
Would
right.
you go ahead and take a step out?
I'm good. I suggest we move back.
Go afraid.
I'm having a hard time keeping my token up, but I'm sticking right behind her act.
We'll just assume that the order is the same.
Yeah.
Oh shit, that was
Quicker
so
that
bad.
way.
Okay, as a lag rounds this corner, he hears the tapping of metal on stone, and you quickly stop before you get to the edge of the corner, and you peek around
Can I-
very slowly, and
Yeah, can I just stick my head out to see what's down the hall?
okay, yeah. Well, this is it. Yeah, the fucking roll was so bad that you're able to sneak up on all these guys, and you see this is it's constructing another chamber. This one looks more done than the second one you came to, but not as finished as the first one you came to. There's still large chunks of the floor that need to be fixed and replaced, but there's a good 15 by 20, 15 by 30 kind of little area that they can go.
So there's
They
still
can,
holes in the ground, like that fall to
there-
other floors.
Yeah. Basically, here is the floor. Like that. But with straighter lines. That's what the sort of layout of the room is intended to look like from what you can tell. And the floor is almost done being replaced, but they're still, they've still got to reach the other end of the wall and the corner right around the wall. And on that, I guess we don't roll for initiative. They don't know you're there.
Okay, I was gonna say.
Yeah, they're all
could roll
working.
initiative
Yeah,
to get
the
in
roll is a
order.
fucking 3, so like they didn't see you.
Do we want to
at
roll
all.
initiative for the order?
Yeah, here, and I'll actually get them in actual spots that they would be in working. These two would be working on this end. This one would be working, trying to finish up the south one, and this one looks like it's going to do these big chunks of.
Wait. We have to do the turn order thing, right?
Yeah.
Don't
Now
forget
everybody's rolling
don't forget to click your
initiative.
token beforehand.
Yeah.
Oh, how do we add that? Crap.
Oh, I gotta activate it. One sec, don't roll
Gotcha.
yet.
My bad. I didn't realize we were waiting on that.
Yeah,
Just drag
it
the
was my
rolls.
bad. Yeah, I could just drag the rolls.
Oh,
Assuming
there you
you've
go.
clicked your.
Oh, it already went through. They're already all on.
Yeah, no.
Nice.
What's the command? I forget.
Oh, did you not put in the
I might have it in the macro. I'm gonna try the macro. Hold on.
Yeah, just click your thing, the macro.
Holy shit, Rogar.
I think we did
What's
it.
up?
Do I even have a macro for this? No, I don't even have a macro for it. What the fuck is it?
Okay. Hold on. Let me get it for you.
What's the
Wait.
roll?
Oh wait, I did. I got it.
You
I
can
got
just
it.
roll your
Okay,
initiative
go.
and he can drag it over.
I got it. So,
There's a certain.
Not you.
It's
Holy
good.
crap! What the heck, Rogar?
I
My
don't know.
my initiative's 20.
Why is
Ignore
Oh,
Rogar-
because you rolled 15 twice, so it just added them both to it.
Oh.
Yeah.
I whisper in a leg's
Yep.
ear. You might want to get behind me.
I only rolled one.
I say, hold on, and
Oh no, I rolled twice.
quickly turn into a tiger.
Okay.
Nice.
Poof! Large cat. Okada kind of nods his head. Impressive.
Hardly.
Did he like pass word back, or are we still just?
Yeah, he's probably password back. You can take
Okada-
assume that.
Okada kind of slightly turns towards Aract, looks up at him. You're just not a very positive person. Are you?
I'm hardly a person.
Nice.
Oh!
Oh, on that initiative.
Oh, goodness.
Didn't add it.
I asked Tabitha to wait back in this
I
hallway.
probably
Anyone
didn't
else
do it
notice
right.
Russian who kind of
Mine didn't add either.
creeped in here and then left?
How do I add the initiative?
Drag it.
Drag it.
I was wondering who that was.
Just click on the number that equals number and drag it over to the box.
Yeah, well, like I'm dragging it and letting go, and it's not
Oh, just Here.
sticking.
Alan, did you click your thing? It should have popped up regardless, assuming she's using the macro.
I tried to
Real
use
quick.
macro. I don't think I'm doing it right.
Post the macro in thing for me.
Yeah, it's supposed to be. Yeah, there you go. In general, bam. That's what it's supposed to look like. Except if you go to the general proclamations, that should be in your macro to add it to the tracker.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, Ham.
But the +1 is going to be whatever your dexterity modifier is.
Oh, all of these guys are maleficents. They're not
They're not the pure
Abominations.
priests or abominations or anything. These are just like
That's it.
basically the workforce of the Yanzi putting these.
Yeah, see, mine's not working. And that
I'm gonna
wasn't
test
like
this real
my
quick.
initial roll.
Did you click on your token? Before.
Yeah, you
Ah,
guys
that
gotta be
works.
clicked on your token.
Okay, that's that. I would like to keep this one. I was just testing that.
It don't matter.
Let me make sure I have the proper
broken.
sheet pulled up.
And we don't have our stuff from level 3, right? Like our spell slots and whatnot if we gained any.
I don't think no. Just the increased health. Any other features you happen to gain, I believe.
That sucks.
There you go. He's not a 9 though. He rolled earlier.
I rolled a 20 earlier.
Right.
I think you can just edit the number.
All right, let me finish rolling for these guys.
Don't forget, you
And
can
then-
click on your token, edit your information, so it shows up on the turn order thing.
There. I edited my information.
All right, you edited yours.
Okay, hang
Where's
on. Gotta edit
Kaylin's?
mine.
Yeah, edit yours. Can I change their names?
On the Allisons?
Yeah, you can
Yeah,
just
just-
double click into the token and change the name of it.
Oh. Alright, this is everybody? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Where's Kaylin? We'll just we can just edit it into just say 24.
Sorry, I'm trying to figure this out.
If you click your token and then hit the roll button, the roll macro.
I'm sorry, holding up, guys. Hang on.
So are each of the squares shown on the map rather than the grid squares? Those are, you said 5-foot squares or 10-foot squares?
And
The squares on the actual map.
I'd probably say 10 foot. Each square's
Each square is 10 foot, so that's 10, 20, 30, like,
20 by 40 room.
okay, 10.
Pretty good, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, 20 by 40 usable area, plus about 10 foot in each of those holes.
Oh, okay, sounds good.
Like on the north part, those are some pretty good sized holes. Like the room is not done yet. Yeah.
There she is. Now you can edit it to 24.
Finally figured it out. Sorry.
Cool, and then boom, boom. That's not what I want. How do I do this? Oh,
the 3 structure.
ascending,
Yeah,
descending.
There you go.
All right, cool. First off, we're Caleb.
Well,
She's
there's
in the back.
I was
Are we
about to
gonna
say
go
there's a lot of people between me
There's
and
a
them.
lot.
We can always move back and she can move forward.
No, you can move through them, right?
Difficult terrain.
Yeah, no, because you said they're
Yeah.
10-foot wide hallways. She could just squeak by the sides of us.
Yeah.
Except for
Just
Iraq,
sleep
you
on
can't
the side
get
of it.
past him, right?
Yep. You can
Oh.
get past him. It's just difficult terrain. So you're just moving at half speed through him.
Now,
Okay.
the question of etiquette, do you get the ass or the crotch?
Either it's not pleasant either way. I don't want to pick. Okay, since gosh, there's so many people up here.
I'll get some better
Um,
maps here. Don't worry.
I can only move 35 feet, right? Is each little white
Yeah.
square 5 feet?
It's 10.
I like 10.
Oh, okay, so yeah, I guess I can come up right
so
here.
actually, since each of these is 10 feet, we're actually, if you are walking behind each other, it's more like something like this is what you nobody would be standing next to Erect, that's for sure.
Okay, so I guess I'm just gonna move up as far as I can at this point because I was so far back.
You
Yeah.
worked up already. You're still.
Okada can move out of the way. I mean, we haven't attacked yet, so
Yeah,
We're just-
you haven't attacked yet. You're sort of just getting into position. The
So,
initiative is for when y'all actually get into combat.
So we
Okada
get one
will
full
move.
surprise round on them.
like we all just go into the room, just go by.
That would be
initiative
the
order
round. Yeah, by initiative order, just get into the room and then start the round.
before they can make any actions at all.
That's how the
Yeah.
surprise round works. Is we all basically everyone who's prepared for the combat gets to take a turn, and then you go back to the top of the initiative order and start from there.
Their roll was pretty fucking garbage. They definitely didn't see you coming.
Yeah,
And
and Alag told us
No.
about it.
Alag told you about it. Yeah, I guess everybody really would get a get a surprise round. Yeah. So,
Alright,
do you just want to
we
go from the top to bottom, or just everybody find a way into the room?
I would say just go by in marching order and then initiative after that. So
Okay.
a leg was in front of me, and then it was me, and then an Iraq.
Then me.
Okay.
Leah.
You want to
How
do it
far
that
can
way?
I get into the room without like falling into.
Without falling.
All
So
the
not
way.
really falling into the hall. How far in the room can I get before? Do you understand what I'm trying to say?
No.
It's 40 feet to the other end of the room. To right
So
here.
would I be
just
able
double
to get,
everything?
Would I be able to get like here?
Yes, that's 20 feet.
Okay.
Cool. You want to use that was your move? Do you want to use your action?
I wanna pounce on the guy directly in front of me.
He is
There.
20 feet
He's
away from you.
Exactly 20 feet away from me.
Okay. So how does pounce work? Do you like charge him? Do you need movement for that? Because you just used.
If the tiger
20
moves
feet
at
of
least 20 feet straight forward toward a well, like never mind.
Yeah. That's 40. It would be 40 feet of travel you're trying to do. What's the movement speed of the tiger? I think it's
40.
like 35. It's 40
feet.
Okay, then yeah.
Do it.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna.
Well, what page is he on the monster meter? Just because I want to see it.
340.
Got it.
Yep, he's at the top of the page too. He's right after swarm of rats.
Nice.
Yeah. So go ahead and do it.
What?
Oh,
kinda-
it has to make the DC check, doesn't it? Yeah, it has to make the DC check.
Yeah. What? What's the check for? Is it strength?
It's a DC strength saving throw or be knocked prone.
But like when I'm
For
trying
your
to
attack, it's your
hit.
strength modifier.
Should
Yeah.
list.
Okay, that's what I was trying to ask.
Oh, okay. So you charge him. He has to make a strength saving throw. His strength is well, pretty good strength. $19. What's the saving throw?
13.
Oh, it
13?
says
Okay,
plus
no.
5 to hit. Claw melee
Wait,
attack
hold on.
plus 5 to hit.
Yeah, you don't use stat trait. You see whatever it tells you. It's plus 5 to hit,
Oh,
but it matters regardless.
rolled in.
He's trying to use pounce. It
Yeah.
says if he moves forward and hits with a claw attack on the same turn.
I believe you failed hitting regardless.
No. Now Alag rolls damage, which is 10, which misses.
Yeah.
Oh wait,
Don't.
what was the 10?
The 10 was the first one.
It was actually a 12.
It would actually be 12. Don't worry about the last one.
Okay, so 17.
It would be 12, not
No,
17.
it was a 12 to hit.
The 12 is
Is
to
it
hit.
12?
Yeah, it was
12
a
to hit is a miss. Okay, cool. No, actually no. Sorry. 12 to hit is a hit.
Okay.
12 is the armor class.
What? These guys are the pussy Malisons. The fuck? 12?
Hold on. I
all
gotta
all
see.
the Malisons y'all face have had 12. The Abominations were the one that had 16.
Oh yeah.
Reach 5
They were the one
feet.
who were really doing the damage.
Would you like to fight 4 of those, Mighty?
No.
Uh,
Hard
1d8.
pass, thank you. Since I'm literally the only tank here now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get absolutely fucking railed. We all know how it went last time.
You are not the only tank, I assure you.
9 damage.
Okay.
9
No.
damage.
Have
He
you looked at my
did
character?
succeed in his saving
No.
throw to not get
Not yet.
knocked prone,
And
but
you're
you
up
did
against
do
it.
9 damage to him.
Brigham, trust me, I am gonna be perfectly.
He knocked
capable of
prone, but he
holding him off.
met the DC.
I'll take your word for it.
no,
He wasn't knocked prone.
He's knocked
but
prone, but he did take the damage.
Okay.
You were able to claw at his chest, and he's able to push you off. And barely, he was working on this ledge, and he managed to turn around just in time. He does take how many fingers or claws
Wait,
do that? Like
shouldn't he
4
be
claws
rolled
to the
for disadvantage since he wasn't like expecting it?
No.
No, the
No,
surprise action
the
is the advantage that you
rogue
get
thing.
for the thing. He's seen you run in. I mean, you're going 40 feet. He's a couple seconds to turn around and see you. But yeah, 9 damage to him. That's your action. That's your move. That's your move. That's your action. Do you want to do anything else?
Nope.
Okay. Next is Okada. That's how I want to do it.
Alright. Alright, so Okada's going to move. Hold on.
Double everything. That's how we're doing this. Because
Alright,
I
so-
fucked up and didn't get it scaled properly.
Alright, so Okada is going to run up here with his glaive out and. Let me measure this one more time.
10 feet. 10 feet.
Alright, so Okada is going to. He's going to make a slash at that one. And then he's going to twirl around and try and hit this one with the other end of his weapon. So he's going to. He's going to.
Oh, please don't miss.
Oh, come on now.
Yeah, you can. No, that's 20 feet from 20 feet apart from you. Well, you
they're both 10
you
feet
thrust
away.
with one, yeah, and then you basically run the pole through your hands to the other end and try and jab with the other.
Is there a cliff over there?
Yeah, each of those are holes in the wall. There's number which one is this? Number 2 is back is to the wall, and number 4 is facing the wall.
Alright, so I'm going to roll my attack now. And. No, I'm not going to use a superiority die.
Hey, Okada's level 4.
No, he's 3.
It's 4
Wait,
on the
3 or
slider
4?
sheet.
Yeah, but I'm weakened right now. And none of my things really affect it.
So 24 to hit on both. How did you roll 18 for both? Damn. Yeah, that hits.
Alright.
Mighty, he's Jin Zhao.
So the 1d20, I mean the 1d10 is for
Him.
and the 1d4 is for that one.
Okay.
Damn. So yeah, he gracefully thrust and then swings the weapon around and knocks the other one in the head with the blunt end of the weapon.
So the glaive, it's basically, you have a scimitar on the end, right? It's not just a short sword, like it's curved towards the end.
Yeah, it's like I would say maybe a 3-foot blade.
Okay. So you managed to gracefully just sort of thrust his blade out and jab him and stab him, I guess. Slice him in the back, and you managed to take a chunk out of him. And right as you finish attacking him, you spin around your glaive, and you manage to hit this other one in the right in the top of the head with the back end of your weapon. How long is this? Like 10 feet? Like it's a pretty good 10-12 foot long.
He said it was as long as he was.
Yeah, it's about a 5-foot weapon, but it has reach.
Yeah.
I guess it would be longer than 5 feet, so I guess like maybe almost 7 foot.
Because it's like a pike, right?
Yeah, it's pretty much
a like pikes are like 12 foot long.
A spear with a sword on the end of it.
You probably would. You most of the actions you're doing in here would most likely be thrusting actions. If you were to do spinning things, it'd get close. I think Alag is able to stand up just barely here. So yeah, the pike you probably would have swung it around. Yeah. Okay. Cool. We're good. Never mind. So that was your action. That was your move. Do you want to use your bonus action?
I already used my bonus action. The bonus action was
yeah.
Hitting them with the blunt end of the stick.
Cool. Alright, next is Wrecked.
Yeah. Next, gonna move here. Move up to here. I can fucking get it to where I want. Gonna go here. And he's going to do it to grapple this Nalison off the edge.
Alright.
Along with himself.
This guy's got a death wish.
It's opposing strength checks, right?
I believe so.
Is it?
To grapple? Check the reference guide.
Check the reference guide. Let's see.
Well, if I had a grapple on there for the reference guide. That was wrong. So that was right. Yeah, it should be opposing. Yeah, it's opposing.
Okay. Oh wow! It critically failed, so it actually
So yeah, a rock
startled off the edge.
Didn't expect to see a giant goat creature.
Right? Picture that thing charging around the corner at him.
Arak grabs this motherfucker and he decides, you know what? It's too small for me to fight around here. And he just takes him over the edge with him.
And like the way I picture this happening is like when you played Super Smash Brothers with the N64 and you would play Donkey Kong.
Yeah, that's my move.
You would grab him and you
motherfucker.
would run off the edge.
Yes.
And so you roll off the edge and you just come crashing down. You'll actually land on top of him and he'll take you're gigantic, so like 2d6 worth of blunt damage if you just.
How far of a drop is it?
Actually. It's a 12 foot drop. Well, okay, so the floor is probably about 3 feet, 3 foot thick, and then it's like 12 foot of air, and then the floor. It's probably about 15-foot drop.
Oh, I thought you said it was like 60 feet down.
No. Actually, that was the other floor, and that was the garbage chute.
Oh.
This you can see the floor beneath. Like you look down at the other one. Remember, this the other room. Yeah, you can see the floor beneath. You know you've gone up several floors because it's not the floor you've just come from. But this is there is a floor relatively close beneath. And from what you can tell, it almost mirrors this one exactly. Right as you land below you, it mirrors it enough to where you can sort of see what's in there. This room is not lit though. Do you have dark vision?
I do
Night
not.
vision? You do not. So the only torchlight is so I guess it would be low light from the torches hung above and coming through the holes in the ground. This room looks like it hasn't been used in centuries.
Holy shit.
Yeah, it's old. This is not a used.
Right. And how long was the drop? Was that again?
15 foot.
15
and you
foot.
landed on
Alright.
top of him.
So it's
Oh.
1d6 falling damage for every 10 feet. So probably have that
Okay.
for.
Then add a
that
d6 for the
the-
CAC.
Yeah. And falling creatures who take damage during a fall are knocked prone.
Okay. So how much damage did you take? 1d6 or 2d6?
It'd be 1d6 for the 10 feet. Doesn't say anything for if
For
it's
5. Yeah.
15, but it's up to you. I mean, you could assume
Yeah,
1d3 for the 5.
I'll just do
Go.
half. I'll add half.
So
of it.
1d9 or 1d6
I'll just
and then
roll it.
1d3. What are the
I'll roll a d8. How's that? Seems like a happy
Yeah.
medium.
there? 4 damage. He takes 4 damage and he's knocked prone. And that will end Urok's turn.
Okay. Next is Miranda.
Alright. I'm gonna move out to here-ish. Let's see how far that is. What is that?
30 feet.
Okay, that's not so bad. And I am going to use the Toll the Dead again. So it's a wisdom saving throw. I'm going to use it against this guy who I assume has already been damaged a little bit.
He has been damaged just a bit, yep.
Okay.
He got hit on the head with the...
I don't really know he has, but that's just like the one closest to an ally. And he needs to make a wisdom saving throw against a spell DC of 14. And it is...
He makes a wisdom saving throw, you said?
correct. Now I need to look this up.
God, this guy's dumb as shit. $11? 13? And so he fails. So he takes double damage?
No, he just doesn't have it. He doesn't. It's a save
Okay, he
for
takes full
half.
damage.
So yeah, it's
Yeah.
1d12. I don't have that macro set up yet, so hold on. Wow. So he takes 8 full damage.
Okay. So hearing this, like a church tone, church bell from nowhere, he clutches his head in pain. Cool. And drops to one knee before
It's
being able to
necrotic
recover
damage too, not.
and shake it off.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So it's not like even sound damage. Just like it almost like as soon as the bell toes, it almost saps energy from him as he tries to figure out where this ominous sound came from. Everywhere. It does actually sound like it came from everywhere. Next is that was your move. That was your action.
Yeah, I'm done.
Rogar.
Do we hear a Metallica song and hear someone yell out when the bell tolls?
Alright, I'm gonna.
Silas, you saw what I did, right? I just mirrored the room.
Yeah, I saw.
Bottom.
Yep.
I'll move there. Let's see. Is that 20 feet?
Yep.
Can I use Alright, I'm gonna. Can we call it 15?
Can we?
Yeah. Well, technically they're on that edge because at the point right where it hits 20 foot, it's where it sort of starts to drop off and it gets weak.
I mean, you could ready an action.
Yeah, you could ready it until they get within 15 feet of you. Right now, if I were to give you anything, it would be like 18 feet, which would just make you even madder.
Yeah. And don't forget,
Yeah.
you guys can ready actions with different triggers, depending on whatever it is. So, moving within range of whatever the hell you're about to do would be.
Yeah, so if they
the
get
trigger.
within 15 feet, I'll spring into action.
Okay.
Here you go.
Cool. So you basically get to where Harak sort of just took this other snake warrior, Malison, down a level. You sort of just take up its position and ready yourself for these other two on the other end of the room. Next is Kaylin.
All right, I'm going to move up to about here. And I'm hoping that gives me line of sight to this dude. But would you say I'd have line of sight on him, Shadow?
On which one? Sorry. Yeah, you'd have on the side under.
All right, I'm gonna take a shot at him.
Okay. Makes them cry for their mommy with a 24, and indeed they do cry. As they take an arrow to the knee.
Do snakes
Go ahead,
have
roll
Do they
damage.
have me?
All
The
right,
Malisons.
roll my
Yeah.
damage here.
These are the they have the upper bodies of like the head of snake, legs of humans.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Poor
Sorry,
guys,
I
they
didn't
probably used to be adventurers. All right, there we go.
8 damage. All right.
And I think that's me done.
Okay, that was your action. That was your move. No bonus action. Next is Leah.
Okie dokie. I'm gonna scoot in here, kind of stay up against the wall behind these guys, and I'm going to viciously mock this guy over here.
God, this guy's just taking it.
So stupid! Just working right up next to the edge like that? Oh my gosh, you're so dumb. And it's a wisdom saving throw of 14.
That's like my favorite attack ever, I think.
Yeah.
And they fail every
Oh
single
my
time, I
God.
feel like.
She
They
just burns the shit out of people
the
all
words
the time.
ring true
A
as
whole 2
he
damage.
he understands that OSHA's gonna be after him in no time. And he needs to get his shit together now.
Buddy,
Before
do
they
you,
drop the hammer.
do you have your tappy safe? I'm gonna have to see your fucking paperwork.
So
That
he
was the move.
takes, he takes 2
Yeah.
damage and has disadvantage on his next attack roll.
Okay, he has disadvantage. Let me remind us with a. What do I want to add? The sad face. He is mocked.
Can you add a
He's
sad
so scared.
peppy?
Okay, that was your
Disappointed
action.
Pepe.
That was your move. No bonus action.
No, not yet.
Alright, next is Brigham. Then we go to the top of the turn order.
No come, Brigham.
I mean, pretty far back.
It's only 20 feet to get right within line of sight of most of these guys. All of them, actually.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, true.
20 there.
Yeah.
I think yours is like 25, 35.
Aren't the
Mm.
gray squares 10 feet though?
Yeah, they go right there is like the farthest you can move. Depending on your-
Yeah.
Not sure what your
This is probably the
Speed
furthest
is.
you'd be able to go. Right near Kalen.
I mean, there's like, real talk, like, there's actually 1 million people in here.
The scaling's off is why it feels like that. I fucked up. It'll be better next time. I'll get good eventually.
I mean, where can I move
I
to?
believe in you, Shadow.
You can move to about right
what's your move?
here, pretty safe. 30 feet is right. Is your move?
Yeah.
This is about as far as you can get. That's 20 feet plus another 10 feet right
We
there.
gotta stop using that
Alright.
tape measure and just
Right
use
here.
the squares in our eyes.
Okay, so I want to do that, and I want to ready an action.
Okay.
And if anyone gets like here, like I don't want them to get flanked. Is my point,
Okay.
right? So
Got it. You're the
if that
flank.
happens, like I'm just gonna move and like charge him with a mace and
Got it.
shield.
Got it.
Done.
So that was your action. That was your move. You're gonna hold your action. Now
Yeah.
we're to the top of the turn order. Kaylin. This is
All right.
where the fight starts.
I'm going to I forgot about this. I got a cool new action with this level up called Horde Breaker. So it says once a turn, an additional attack can be made on an additional enemy if they're within 5 feet of the original target. So,
Was that from
I think I'm
leveling to level 3?
yeah.
Did we
Yeah.
not?
That's a feat.
I thought we weren't getting those until.
It's a feature, it's not a spell.
Yeah, it's not a spell. It's a feature.
Okay. Never mind. Ignore me.
I totally, I wouldn't have been able to do
Everything I
it.
gain is
Line
a
of sight.
spell, so it's like I can't use it yet till I rest.
Let
Nah.
her be Legolas, Google.
Yes, let me be. Okay, so I'm going to scooch up a little bit, about right there, where I can get line of sight on both of them. And I'm going to attack the first one again, and then I'll go
Okay.
after the second one if I can.
So you're gonna attack the one with the sad
crap.
face and the one to the left.
Yes, I
Where
hit
you
the
gonna
wrong thing. Ignore this one for a second. I rolled the wrong thing. Ignore that. That was with the wrong weapon.
The big friggin' stick.
Yeah. Hang on. This is with the right weapon. Not much better, but...
13 still hits.
Heck yeah. Okay. Okay, that's on the first one. And then I still have to roll attack for the second one, right?
Yes.
Okie dokie. Oh, did I hit that one?
Everything's
12. 12 hits. Yeah, their AC is 12.
Jesus, she rolls a 4 and she hit.
What place is he? We'll do it for you.
Alright.
Judges them when
Jesus.
they cry with another 10. Jesus, you're super consistent with your damage.
Thank goodness, because I was rolling like crap earlier.
Consistently getting ones.
No, that's the attack rolls. The damage has been pretty good. That was your action. Do you want to move?
I
actually
moved
move
up
a
to
little.
do
You
that.
want to use the rest of your movement?
No, I'm good where I'm at, I guess.
Okay.
Or maybe I should give Brig a little more room, actually.
Okay. And the
Let's
next
get
is a
over
lag.
good.
Alright, I wanna take a bite out of the guy that I try to pounce.
Okay. Go and try and take a huge chunk out of him. Twelve hits. So as you sort of lunge at him, it's not enough to quite pounce. You take a huge chunk out of this guy's shoulder, or you take a huge bite out of this guy's
It's
shoulder,
a
right where
piercing
the
damage too. Whatever that
right where the
means.
snake part of his skin sort of meets the human part. As the teeth sink in, you manage to tear just a piece of his flesh off, or rip a piece of his flesh off as you pull back, and deal 6 damage to him. Okay. That was your action. Do you want to use a move or a bonus action?
No.
Okay. Next is bad guy number 3, who had just had this chunk torn out of him, is going to lunge at you. He actually didn't have time to ready his scimitar, which is nearby. He's gonna lunge at you with his hammer.
Okay.
Let's see.
Got 20.
Wow.
Wow.
Must be that
20.
That's a hit.
20 hits. Okay. Let's see. What's the damage on the hammer? It's like a
3d8.
3d8, really?
I'm kidding.
Hit some wood
I was
dust.
like, Jesus Christ! I want a hammer now.
What kind of hammer is it?
It's just a regular work mallet, just a wooden. Well, I
In that
guess
case, you're
a
gonna use
stone hammer, wood handle with a stone head.
Isn't that like an alternative weapon?
Yeah.
That would be.
I would say, like it was like a couple pounds.
Yeah,
Well,
probably.
The way the
3,
game
3
always
to 5.
handles it is you're basically comparing it. It provides weapons to compare to something that makes sense. So it'll be like a club, probably.
Okay.
Yeah.
Club or a mace. Or a light hammer, actually. There's a light hammer in the game, which is 1d4 bludgeoning.
Yep, that sounds about right. So 1d4.
Plus whatever his strength is.
Oh, which plus strength, which is 2.
So
So he takes 4.
Go ahead and take 4 damage.
Knocks you on the fucking noggin.
Alright.
He just bops you.
Oop, turn order just went away.
Oh shit! What did I do?
What did you do? There he goes.
There it goes.
Can you do it in ascending again? Or descending?
In order still.
Yeah,
It
it's still
is.
order. Yeah,
Oh.
there it goes. Now it's this guy's turn. This one turn. Who's going to spend his turn to move right in between these guys, which I think.
Up, up, up,
actually-
up, 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 up.
Yeah,
I
we
got
got-
attack.
we got
This guy's about to get actually fucking roasted, by the way.
Yeah. You get two
I-
two ready to actions ready here. And
Oh,
as well as
yeah,
whatever-
he's gonna move like
whatever.
right here. He wants to push. He's moving to push Rogar down, is what he's doing. But he's gonna get fucked. So let's see.
And
Sorry,
this shit
ignore
that
that.
happened.
Ignore that.
hey, I also get an attack of opportunity against it because he moved into my range.
Okay, and then I think Mighty was also wanting.
And
Yeah.
Rogar had something ready. I think Rogar triggers
Yeah.
first. Cause
Yeah, so
I think his
Rogar.
fire-
Yeah, because his turn was before that.
Alright,
Or like, yeah. Go ahead.
so I'm gonna use my breath weapon.
Okay.
Shoot some fire at him. So it's
Okay.
it's a dexterity save. Well, it's yeah. So it's 8 plus my Constitution modifier, which is. Yeah, where's my map? There we go. Plus 3, plus 2, so it's 13. Yeah, save.
Ooh,
Oh.
just saved.
So he takes half of 2d6.
All right.
Is that an
you
area
wanna
of
roll
effect
damage?
thing?
Yeah, I believe
Yeah,
it's
so-
a cone.
It's a
15
cone.
foot.
Yeah.
But it doesn't
15
hit him.
Yeah.
He's outside
It
the
won't.
range.
Oh, okay.
That's why he was
Yeah,
waiting
if he's
with the ready
if he's
to
firing it straight forward, I don't think Okada's in the range. In the
No,
cone
he's
either.
not.
No.
I think I remember this is like 10-foot
Yeah.
area here. So he'd be outside of it regardless.
You'd be good. Cool. So, you want to roll damage?
No, you have to. Oh,
You
I can
roll-
roll.
yeah, you
I-
have to roll
I-
damage.
I guess it really matter who does it.
Yeah, it doesn't
Yeah.
matter. It's all computer, anyways.
Probably just easier if the person doing the damage.
Yeah, that's the way I
Someone-
figured. I want to feel like the one doing damage.
Roll it. Don't worry.
Oh,
Takes 3.
Wow.
Damn.
alright.
Just so as he runs up to sort of shove you into this, I guess he's gonna try and grapple you. Is the thing? He's not gonna try and attack you. He's gonna try and shove you. He's going to dodge out of the way of this as you rear back and just let loose a cone of fire. And as he dodges away, Okada notices that the enemy is within range and he tries to jab at him, take a strike at him, and misses entirely, and almost lets go of. Roll a dexterity saving throw.
Scared to have better deck saving throws than the last one, I'm hoping.
Oh, I didn't minus his damage. 1 second. Let me do that before I forget. Oh. Okay, 15. You barely managed to hold on to your glaive, right? Glaive. Okay. So and it starts to slide forward out of your hand as you try to jab, and you miss. It goes under his armpit and almost looks like it's gonna just come flying straight at Rogar, but you manage to grab it right at the end and sort of just like pull it back to you as you manage to regain control of it.
Apologies, sir.
You need a wrist strap.
No.
Like the Wii.
I've been locked up in a cage for a while.
It's a Wii glaive.
God.
We
I think
live.
I think the last reaction is Brigham.
Yeah, and now it's Brigham.
Yep.
Fuck 'em.
So I see it. I'm just gonna run at him. The mace.
Do you have the movement for that?
The
Can't
charge.
really move it, just an action.
Yeah, I guess it's
Yeah, so I mean, I guess I could throw a javelin at him. Doesn't really matter. Either of those.
okay. Toss a javelin at him.
That was a
14
hit.
hits.
That's a hit. Nice.
3 is also a hit, or 3 damage.
Damage.
All right. So as he runs into it, he gets a breath of fire to his face, which he barely manages to dodge. A glaive comes right under his armpit, and he pulls back. And as soon as he thinks he's dodged it all, a javelin comes flying through the air and just slams into his chest. And it doesn't manage to go deep and stick fully. And he managed he brushes it off and sort of sends it clattering to the floor, right back, sort of clattering back to the floor to you. It did manage to break the skin though, and puncture and cause a puncture wound of some kind. But he is able to shrug it off once you. That was his action, or that was his move, which he got fucked on. Now his action is he's gonna try and shove Rogar, which is it's not a grapple. He doesn't want to. I guess technically it is a grapple. He's gonna try and get in there and push you down, but he doesn't want to go down also.
So was that like a strength check?
It's strength or dexterity, really. I mean, whatever you choose.
So whichever is his best, whichever is your best is
Or his worst. Entirely up to him.
or worse. If you want to lose it, lose it if you like.
Yeah, you gonna fight him off or dodge out of the way?
It's all about the thematic.
Do I need to put proficiency on this?
If you're proficient with the saving throw, yeah.
Yeah.
It's just a straight saving throw.
right.
Accidentally logged out of roll 20. Oops. I
That's
think it took
strength.
me off the turn order.
You're still here.
Oh, okay.
It goes by token, not so much.
10. Okay, it fails. It as it just I don't know the whole everything that had just happened to it freaks it out, and it didn't know that it was the target of so many people. It doesn't manage to put its full force into this push, and it almost feels like he's just like tapping you, like hammering on your chest, and it's more like a temper tantrum kind of thing, like a child like trying to get what it wants. Just trying to bang on your chest, and it doesn't do anything. So that was his action. Next is Okada.
All right. So, all right, Okada's going to try and stab at this guy in between me and Rogar. So do I get an advantage? Since
Yeah, he's
we're
flanked.
flanking?
Yeah, since Rogar is flanking him.
All right.
Nothing really needed with the shit AC to have.
All right, and then after he hits, if he hits that one, he's still gonna make a second attack on the one that's there, the yellow one right there.
The sad one.
Yeah, the
Okay.
sad one.
The one who has disadvantages on saving throws. So the first one is the one between you and Rogar. The second one is the one
It didn't
above.
hit either of those.
I had
Well-
advantage.
Yeah,
Okay.
this one.
Oh, I see. You roll both. Okay.
But so you only got advantage on the first one, which is a 15, and then the second one sticks because he's not flanked, which was an 11.
I also
right?
got advantage on the one that's sad because she did that. Thing.
Oh, you're,
No,
you're right.
He has disadvantage on his next attack.
Oh, okay. So the attack,
Does
the
11
pointy
hit?
end of the glaive hits. The 11 does not hit. The 15
Okay.
hits. The 11 does not hit.
Okay, cool.
So D10, so 8. And that's the one in between you and Rogar, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh shit, that wasn't what I wanted to do. Shit. All good. There, fixed it.
So I think I just miss him by like a foot.
Yeah. So basically,
one.
as this glaive stabs True, you manage to get a good 2 inches into him. You pull it loose, and as you try and swing the back end towards the sad Malison, you just managed to miss him with the back end of your glaive.
He's
Next.
pouting a little bit. He was lower than you expected him to be.
His shoulders are slumped. He is defeated.
Yeah.
That was your action. Do you want to use your move?
Yes, actually. I'm going to move. Well, no, I don't, because if I move, I'm
You
good.
might trigger.
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. Next is Leah.
Did Erect fall off?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he didn't fall. He well, I guess. Yeah, he fell. But he went over intentionally. He knocked over another mouse and landed on top of him.
Alright.
So yeah.
I'm going to viciously mock this guy now. I am laughing really hard at him. I'm just like, you tried to attack, but you just got attacked by like 3 people instead. Oh my gosh, that's so embarrassing.
You burnt. You burnt.
We want to? I'm fine with continuing going.
I know
Because
Schmitty needs to wrap it up.
I need to go.
Yeah, he needs to wrap it up. He has to go back to the hospital early in the morning.
Gotcha. We could wrap up this turn real quick. Actually,
was gonna
Schmitty,
say-
I think your turns.
We could
already
wrap up the
over.
turn and get back to Caitlin. And
Yeah,
that'd
let's
be
just
fine.
go to let's just get to the end of the
Yeah.
turn
Okay.
order.
So this guy needs a saving throw. Wisdom.
I am
Schmitty,
fine with that.
you can you can probably end up going, Schmitty, since your turn's
Yeah,
already over.
Schmitty, since
Nothing can really reach you.
Night,
Right.
Schmitty.
Okay.
See you tomorrow.
Talk to you
By
later.
streaming.
See you later.
See ya.
Yep.
Yeah, we can finish up tomorrow. Thing like that if you want.
Alright, see you guys.
He has to make a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah.
Which is wisdom is garbage. Let's see. 12. What is it? 13.
Fails. 14.
So he takes what kind of damage is it?
Takes 2 damage again. This guy, and he has disadvantage on his next attack.
Sad.
Yeah, all these sad little snake men.
As the laughter sort of rings in his ear, it almost becomes a buzzing noise that is literally the only thing he hears is just laughter at him and directed at him, and it feels like the whole room is just filling with that. And yeah. Next is that was your action. Do you want to use your move?
I'm good. I'll stay where I'm at.
Alright. Next is this guy number 2, which is sad guy over here. He's gonna move up to Okada. Whoa, not that close. It's a little
Oh,
close.
In his
In my
personal
bubble.
space.
in my bubble.
Gonna move up, and he's a little close to the ledge, but he's got enough space to sort of get his bearing and everything. And he's gonna sort of attack you. He's gonna attack you with this.
That's my superiority die. I'm going to attempt to riposte him if he misses.
Okay.
I have a 16
Let's-
AC.
Jesus. Okay, let's see. Scimitar is.
Now, is that a
plus-
reaction to use that, or
This guy, he has disadvantage on attack as well.
not this one?
On attack, he has disadvantage.
Yeah, they both had.
Either.
Both of them.
Okay.
Because they're both
Cool, so-
sad.
9, yeah. 9 and 19, so he misses.
Yep.
So, how does the riposte work?
I just basically I get an attack on him,
Okay.
and then
cool.
I add 4 damage to the damage roll if I hit.
Nice.
Hold on, I forgot to add that macro in my bar.
So basically, as he takes a swing at Okada. The only thing
No,
he
hold
is
on, hold
thinking
on.
about.
Is that a reaction? Because you've already used one reaction this turn. You get one reaction.
Wait. Has he used his reaction this turn?
Yeah.
No,
the
I-
opportunity,
Oh, yeah,
the
his
attack of
attack
opportunity
action.
counts as one.
Oh, it does?
Yep.
Son of a bitch.
Yep.
Okay, disregard my superiority die
Okay.
then.
Either way, the
he
attack
misses. Yeah, the only thing he's thinking about is OSHA and the trouble he's going to be in from his supervisor. He misses wildly. And that is his move and his action. Next
I
is
don't think-
Rogar.
He's worried about getting fired even though he's about to be killed.
I mean, not a single one of them were wearing hard hats.
Alright, I'm gonna throw Hunter's Mark on this dude.
Which one?
What did we decide Hunter's Mark was? The heart? Or was it the snail?
Just
It
fail.
was a snail, actually,
It
yeah.
was a snail?
Le snail.
Alright, so we got
French.
my snail. So I'm gonna roll for attack.
Oh!
Hey.
Oh my
Oh,
goodness.
Jesus. You just
That was
fucking
crazy.
railed this guy.
This dude is about to fucking end.
God.
Oh, baby.
So 14 plus
14 plus
6.
6 is 20
20.
damage.
20.
Oh
Yeah, no.
20.
He is.
Fuck.
You get to
And
double
then,
your
uh,
hunter's mark as well?
Headshot.
It doubles the
The die?
damage of the die, not the damage
24
of the
damage.
modifiers. And I don't think Hunter's Mark is effective. Yeah, no, he's at negative 15.
24
He's
damage.
dead anyway.
He's dead.
This dude
You
just evaporates.
Officially chop him to pieces, and it's almost like he went so fast it just sort of turns into a mist and just sort of just falls just in a wet mess in front of you, just dead. And you transfer your Hunter's Mark on that, right? Or is that
Oh,
is
on the
at the
next
start of the
turn.
next
It's a
turn?
bonus
Okay.
action, isn't it?
Yeah.
Or is it? Oh, yeah, it is next turn. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
It'll
it's
be
like
next turn.
automatically next turn. And he is dead as he drops to the floor in a crumpled, almost unrecognizable mass. That was your action. What do you want? Do you want to use your move?
No, I'm gonna stay right here.
Next is guy number 4, who's gonna spend his. He has to spend an action to stand up or a movement. to
It
stand
is
up?
half your movement speed. I looked up into it.
Okay.
We were doing it somewhat wrong there.
Okay, well, he's going to use his movement to get up, and then he's going to take a swing at you. He didn't manage to grab his scimitar before you tackled him, so he's doing this bare-fisted or with his teeth. And at this point, he's going to try and take a bite at you. Eight is I'm going to say that's a miss, as he
With
just
a base of 10 AC, yeah.
yeah. So, yeah, he misses wildly, having just recovered from this fall and getting out from underneath this gigantic creature. And next is Miranda's turn.
Alright. That guy's dead. Let's see what I can do real quick. Yeah, the 2.
Okay. Yours with actually each of these is 10. Yeah. That's fine. Okay. 10. 10 misses.
That's a no-go.
Why is the dice green? Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, you didn't notice?
Yeah, it does make sense. Look at that. Yeah, I just now realized that. It's just the green stood out so
It's
much.
so
That's why I
bright.
had to say. I was like, a 4 is not good. Why is that green? That was your move. That was your action.
I love your logic there, by the way.
Next is Aract.
Barak is going to drop his axe and proceed to fisticuff this motherfucker.
All right.
Whoa.
Trying to
Hit it.
even up the fight a little bit. He just drops his axe from his hand,
One's a
lets it
fair fight.
crash to the ground. It has to fall like 6-7 feet and just hits the ground in a loud thud, falls over, and you're gonna try and take a swing at this guy.
So I need what unarmed
Silent.
combat is like.
Did Iraq take a level in Barbarian?
No.
Screw this, I'm just gonna beat him to death.
Bludgeoning damage. Strength. Okay, makes sense. Alright, in that case. Oof, nope.
Ooh, not with that 3 of a critical fail. I don't know how you would critically fail punching. It's not like you could punch yourself. You could maybe punch the wall, but
Just be missing horribly is what
yeah,
would be
you would
by
just
overstepping.
miss horribly. Yeah.
Whether or not that has a negative reaction from him is entirely up to you.
I don't think there would be anything. I don't know how to critically fail a punch. It wouldn't give him an attack of opportunity, really.
He could overswing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
overswing, give him
cause
an attack of opportunity, maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm fine with that.
Yeah, it doesn't have to mean something bad happens.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
not it, you guys.
Yeah. Yeah, that
Yeah.
makes more sense. Yeah. So yeah, you missed completely. Like you thought you were fighting somebody your size, and you swung 3 feet above his head. Next, that was your action. Do you want to use your move?
No.
Your bonus action was dropping the thing. Last is Brigham.
All
Actually,
right,
it's not even a
so
bonus action. Bonus
I'm
action.
I'm gonna take my
I
turn,
guess an incidental.
and I'm going to move to the sad boy,
Okay.
and I'm gonna drag my mace behind me, real spooky. I'm gonna step over his dead buddy's body or vapor, and then I'm just gonna just absolutely blast this dude right in the face.
All right.
Money, people,
Cool
money.
image.
Whoa!
Okay. Yeah. No. 22 hits.
He gets blasted.
I still love that slap of the mace.
Slap at a mace.
All right. So as you drag
Blasted
this
is-
mace towards the towards Sad Boy over here, you drag the mace through the remains of his body, and you manage to get a little bit of
Yes.
his blood on it, and you take it's a wide swing, like a softball swing where you like swing it around, and then you release. You swing it complete around in a circle, and then a half circle, and then you just come bashing down on his head, and you hear bone crack.
My grapple.
He is on his last leg. He drops down to his knees. He's like, it's not prone, but he's like half prone. It doesn't look like he would. You could just like blow, and he would fall backwards off of the ledge and die, kind of thing. But he's not looking good.
Pretty sad there.
Okay.
Guys
That
look
was
so
your-
weak.
I'm still not sure how the fuck that grapple came out. So I didn't click the fucking button. And that ends that turn order.
Yep, that ends the turn order. All right, and that ends
Nice.
tonight's session.